Hello, Chatto. It's Sundats, and coming up today on Outcasts to Icons, are we the best team in the league or are we the worst team in the league? Who knows, but Josh Allen may give us some idea. I'm currently suffering with poisoning because Lady Macbeth over there decided that she didn't know how to use cleaning products, so I probably said... I didn't think we'd get much further than that, honestly. We were going so well. Stirrups, something stirrups. Every turn that goes by, I take poison damage, chat, I'm afraid. Huh? My inhaler is still going to help, unfortunately. Aaron. Thank you very much for the 10 months, my friend. That is extremely kind of you. I need to catch up as well, actually. Bill's fan, thank you for the 28 months. Holy shit, Bill. I love that someone pointed this out to me last week. It was like, the fact that I call you Bill is hilarious, given that that's literally not your name. But, you know, I'm here for it. There's no other Bills in chat that I know of.
Months watching the world's okayest icon, formerly known as Matter, but alas, he is now an outcast banished to the wilds of Wales from the mythical sirens. Keep up the fantastic work. And Merry Christmas, etc., etc.
What are you doing, Pog? She's cleaning my PC there. It is better than pissed off. I mean, yeah, it can't be worse than that, honestly. Dazza, thank you for the 46 as well. I need to catch up as well, because there was definitely some account user. Thank you for the 19 months at tier 2 as well. Mum, shout out for the 50.
Christmas
and Scully, thank you very much for the
thought
Prime.
I'd use
Very nice
this to wish you, Pog and Chatto, a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. Or something. Much love and thanks for all the streams and such this year, Matter.
I genuinely don't know how long we're going to be able to go today, chat, because I am genuinely very unwell. So let me just explain what happened. Set the scene for you. It's Thursday night. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Pog's just got the wind up her tail and she's decided that she's going to clean the living room floor, because basically where we did before, it was all carpet right downstairs. Not the kitchen, obviously, but, you know, mostly carpet. But all of our downstairs is like lino, fake wood type of stuff, right? So you need to be able to mop it, right? So Pog's mum had bought all this cleaning product, and we got one of those mops. Huh? I was trying to throw Helen under the bus there for you, but sure, take your responsibility. No, it's not. So then, yes, the model save is done now. So we got one of those mop thingies that's got like the cleaning fluid tank on it that sprays it out in front and then you mop it like that. So Pog was like, I'm happy with this. It's cleaning up the floor brilliantly. Terrific news, whatever. So whenever she does that, Tom Quad, thank you very much for the 21 months as well. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. It's weird when they read out the emotes like that. And has it just left the lights like that? It's like a new thing we do now. I'm here for it. It's just different. Oh, it might have been George's one as well. It was, because it was 22 months for George as well. Thank you, George. That's very, very kind of you. There we go. Back to normal. I have a mode to show you. I've been busy. But anyway, so where did I get to? Oh, yeah. So Pog cleans the floors and everything's great. The next morning, Pog goes to work or whatever. I go to Cost to get myself a coffee. Come back and I notice my throat feels a little bit... it's a little bit scratchy. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It must be like just weirdness. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water. And I spent most of the day up here because I was recording the Lone Farm video and building something which you're going to see in a bit if Josh Allen scores a goal. And then eventually I came back downstairs to wait for Pog to finish work about 6 o'clock. And I was downstairs in the living room for a couple of hours. And I noticed that I was starting to feel quite unwell, getting a bit dizzy. I was starting to get a cough. My breathing was starting to get a little bit dodgy. And I was starting to get like genuine and like crackling on my lungs. And I was starting to get very concerned. And I thought that maybe I was allergic to like the fabric softener or something. So Pog comes home from work. She's like, God, you're not in a great state, are you? She looks at the cleaning thing. Yeah, so she didn't dilute it. It's supposed to use like 1 to 2 cups and then dilute the rest of it. She just poured in like 30 cups of this cleaning fluid into the thingy and sprayed it all over our living room. And bear in mind, because it's cold, the windows aren't open, so there was no ventilation whatsoever. So I was basically sat in this room with just chemical fumes for like 3 straight hours, and it absolutely destroyed my lungs over the course of that evening. To the point now where I have like a chemical hangover, essentially. Incredible. Oh no, we did. That's the first thing we did was we opened all the doors and the windows and just let it sit and got very, very cold, but it's just what you do. Sean as well, thank you very much for the 37 months. We may need to do it again, yeah. Yeah, it didn't fuck with my vision to that point. But yeah, so naturally, yesterday I was running quite a high fever. Today that seems to be okay now. It's just general. It basically feels like I have the worst hangover of my life, essentially. Pog's got the sweats a little bit, but she wasn't exposed to it quite as much as I was, because obviously she was at work. Shaman, thank you for the 11 months. That was my response as well when I found out about it. It was just that like dead ass, like what? But there you go. It's okay. It'll be funny as hell when I'm no longer suffering from Novichok poisoning. All right there, Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth did a bit of the old poisoning, didn't she? Get out of a wedding. I know. It's like, could just break up with me. If you love the house that much and you want me out, just say so. I'm kidding. I know you did a silly. It's okay. It's 2-1 now on silly things. Don't look at me like that. Oh, dear. More stabby. She was a bit, weren't she? Who was the one that did all the poisoning? Am I thinking of Othello? I don't know my Shakespearean. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Owen. Thank you very much for the raid. I was just telling Tat the story of how I got poisoned. I stream on the other side. Yeah, I have done for the past... Did we start at the start of FM24? I think it was the start of FM24. Basically, I adjusted my stream hours on Sundays down 1 hour because... I found that the end would always clash with F1, which started at 2 often, and early kickoffs in the Premier League. So it just seemed easier to just adjust it by like an hour. Geneva, it could well be. Bye, Poppy. Weird thing is, though, I find that painkillers, be it ibuprofen or paracetamol, really do lift the symptoms off, like quite pronounced, in quite a pronounced way.
However, people are spending the next few days do what you want to do. Christmas can be difficult for some people, so try and do what makes you as individual enjoy. Great year of content, Matto. Have a good one.
No, I agree. Christmas can be a difficult time for some people, particularly when you're being poisoned. I find that can make it very... It can make it very difficult. Being poisoned over Christmas is a tough time. Oh, I've got so much meme ammo there. It's tremendous. Wait, the floor's sticky. No, it's fine now. Basically, Pog wiped it all down with water. We opened the windows for like 2 hours just to try to get as much out as possible. But yeah, it wasn't ideal. Uni house landlord damaged our kitchen like that. Really? Jesus. Was it Hamlet? Hamlet was the one. Was it because it was Hamlet's mum, wasn't it? I must admit, my knowledge of Shakespearean stuff is a bit dead these days. Much like me if I carry on being poisoned. So yeah, so excuse me if I'm not quite as like, viscous is not the word I'm looking for at all. Vociferous? Enthusiastic? I don't know. I'm doing my best. At least I didn't poison you. Exactly. Oh. Who made that drink? I mean, yeah, this is the thing. Pog just made my coffee. What could be it? Vivacious. Yes. I love that. I've never been described as vivacious, but I'll take it. I feel like a buxom is another way to describe me too, potentially. Brutalismus mode. So I do have a sort of brutalismus mode, but I feel like we should wait until it's actually triggered properly because Josh Allen needs to actually do something. Fun fact, when I was making that emote for Josh and also brutalismus mode for Joshy Boy, I went into my face pack to see if I could get like a high-res version of his picture for it. And, well... So it turns out that this is not in my face pack. Josh Allen's face, this is actually built into the game itself. Someone at SI went, yeah, that will do, and put it in the game. He's not in my face pack. It's hard coded. Yeah, if you go into your save, he will have the exact same face in your save, even if you're using a different face pack. Mike took the photo. Oh dear. Hello, Fry. Matt with a good hair. Hey, I'll take it. It's weirdly, actually, chat. I actually cannot believe I forgot to mention. That's a real photo, yeah. I can't believe I actually forgot to mention this. When I was on the train last... Hang on, let me think about this. It was the Wednesday before last when I went to London to see Dayseeker. On the way back, we were couldn't get a seat on the carriage. Ended up sitting by the toilets, and I sort of fumed myself down. This woman that was sat there just slowly takes her AirPods out and just goes, "So, what's the tea?" And I was just like, "What?" And she was like, "You're fuming. You're fuming. Spill." And so I explained I was just annoyed about the fact that you'd see like 2 people taking up 6 seats on the train just with like random crap instead of letting people sit down. And then she'd clearly had a few, but there was this other guy in the carriage who she was referring to as North Face, who'd clearly been at a party where he was dressed up as Beetlejuice. And he was showing her a picture of himself dressed as Beetlejuice. And she just turns around and goes, "Oi, North Face, show quiff," pointing at me. And I'm just like, do you know what? She's nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Honestly, Dark MGH, not great. I am very, very unwell. Oh, I don't know what he's done, but either way, I'm happy for him, and I really hope he scores in this game because I worry that we're actually really, really bad. Like, I don't think we're very good. But I suppose it's the problem when you sign all these players. Eventually, someone's going to click, right? Let's see. Gary refused to win again. I was as surprised as you are. Josh Allen's the DLP. Yeah, that's not happening. I think my assistant might be on some of the good stuff as well, actually. If he's, I wouldn't mind trying out Erhan again here. He didn't do too badly there last time. Also, there must be a better way of me sorting this screen out. Secret agency was, it was just so, she was like, oh, no face, show quiff. Just tremendous. She said there was steam coming out of my quiff. Oh, I know, I was very surprised. People don't talk on the train, but actually, weirdly, the last 2 times I've been on the train, there's been like conversation popping off. It's very strange scenarios. I'm here for it. I'm just a bit unnerved by it. It's like I'm bringing the Ely Massive to other places. Like yesterday, Pog and I went to town to get some coffee. And bear in mind, we've been to this coffee place like maybe twice. It's like this stall in the market square. Woman remembered Pog's coffee order and her name. I'm just like, damn, that's service. Everyone's so fucking lovely here, man. Inhaling something. Do you know, I don't know if you were here moments ago, Kyoto, but yes, actually. You're right on both counts. It's a bit mad, and yes, I have been inhaling something. Not on purpose, but I have. I wonder if this is what it feels like the day after you've huffed paint. Because I feel like this is how it came about. Maybe I was poisoned prior. Who knows? Wow, that's not great, is it? The Wicker Man seemed nice too. That's true. Finding out what cult is happening. Yeah, it's a bit like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just, I'm a regular order. I've only lived here a month, Owen. It's mental. But to be fair, the woman has clearly got like a savant brain when it comes to coffee. They make really good coffee too. And it's way cheaper than like Costa and Starbucks and all that sort of stuff, which is even better because it's actually better and cheaper. It's the dream. And there's always dogs in the market, which is great for Pog. And there is a pizza stall in the market too. This guy that has a van and he's got like a pizza oven in it. And Pog ordered this garlic pizza bread yesterday for like a £5. It was massive. And I must admit, if I wasn't feeling so horrendous, I would have eaten the whole thing up. It was incredible. Pog was just like, can we get him to do our wedding? Drink too much coffee. I mean, I think I'm being basically powered by coffee at this current time. More and more posh Cambridge. Do you know what? I'm fine with that. It's like a dutty. Oh, it's not dutty though. That's the thing. It's fully deliciousness. It was a little bit bougie even, you know? Doesn't it? Well, maybe. What I do with my dictatorships is down to my business only. For coffee shop, I actually don't mind Costa. But it's not as good as this other place. So if you're ever in Ely, check out Silver Oak Coffee. They're there most days in the market square, but on the weekend they have their like full big truck thing with like seating on the top of it. It's really cool. It's one of those big fold out ones. It's almost like a giant motorhome with they make coffee out of the back of it. It's dope. Oh. Also, this is, I think Pog might be doing this because she feels sorry for me slightly, although I must admit, I did ask her prior to this. I've convinced Pog to come to a non-league football game with me on Boxing Day. How cool is that? I feel like that's like such a Boxing Day thing to do. Edinburgh's lovely. There's actually a bookshop in town, and the only other one that they have is actually in Edinburgh. Milk the Guilt, damn straight. Oh, hello. Go on. Go on, Evansy. Drop it across to Alan so we can play the thingy. Oh, it's a penalty. Wait a minute. Am I forcing it slightly? Maybe. Do I care? No. Where is he? Joshy boy. Wow, is his penalties really that bad? Oh my god, he is the worst penalty taker in the entire team. This might be bad for us. Well, that's the thing, yeah. She's just asked me to send something to my sister. Oh, right, it's just for like dinner yesterday. We went to dinner with my family yesterday as well, which was really lovely to see them, but obviously wasn't great for me. Right, here we go. Come on. 1 penalties. He is literally the worst penalty taker on the team, but it is Josh Allen, so you know what? I trust him. I may have made an error. A severe and continuous error in judgment there. That is unfortunate. Also, can we talk about the fact that the abbreviated version of our team name is C-Diff? You don't want that. Nope, you very much do not want C-Diff. Such was my desperation to get Josh Allen mode out. Boxing Day non-league football after some poisoning. I know, yeah. It's tremendous. It's basically, I found out that Ely City are playing at home on Boxing Day in like a local derby, and its kickoff is 11 a.m. as well, which sounds like a very nice Boxing Day activity. And we found out that there's actually an underpass that means we don't even have to drive up there. We could actually walk. I didn't think you could get to the Leisure Village without driving, but turns out you can. C. diff, yeah, I don't think you want that. God, Base is already on a yellow card. We were very much overperforming our XG in the last stream, and it's a bit concerning to me that, oh, that's a pass. Oh, go on. Evans. Oh my, what a strike. Did it just me, or did that look like almost like a knuckleball? Obviously, they're not in FM, as far as I know, but the way that ball was just like arrow straight. It looked like a Trellavella knuckle. Yeah, it literally did, didn't it? What a pass that is, by the way, from Alan. Look at this. He's just absolutely driven it. Lovely goal. That was tremendous. Who is the best player? That is so hard to tell you. I wish I could tell you, but I simply do not know because, unfortunately, it's either everybody or nobody. Such is our level. Lucky toe punt in it. Me when I played football. Alan does a lot of things. He was integral to that. I don't know if he... I suppose he's got a lower rating because he obviously missed the penalty. We should be 2-0 up here. Aren't Trefellin actually quite a good... Oh, God. I must admit, non-league football like that does irk me. But at least it does... Oh, God, he's going to run all the way through and score, isn't he? Okay, maybe not. Oh, dear. Another team uses Drax, maybe. But, like, why C. diff? Of all the things to pick as your team abbreviation, C. diff is not the one you want. George, yes, a lot of people have mentioned that. Doesn't he play for Buffalo? Hello, Pog. You off to work now?
I'm going a bit early.
You're going a bit early? No, fair enough. I understand.
Right. Make sure you take more painkillers.
I will take more painkillers if I need to.
I'll get some antihistamines.
Yes, please do. Yeah.
Anything else you need from me?
Polonium 210? Okay. Bye, Pog. Love you. Cardi D is incredible. That as a name for the club. We've actually been quite good at it. Well, have we, though? We've not been that good, have we? The penalty's taken up a lot of the XG here. Jake Jones has been appalling again. I definitely don't think we're finished as far as this tactic goes. I think there's a lot more work that needs to be done now that we're in a league where we can kind of move around a little bit and actually sort of get some fluidity going. I do wonder if we will improve, though, when we start to settle down a more defined lineup. Oh, God, Joshy's hurt himself. This is the worst possible news. I guess it's going to be Mr. Hungry. Just as Pog walks out the fucking door. Suddenly, I don't feel so poisoned anymore. What the hell? Last stream this shit. No, in theory, there will be one on Tuesday as well. Oh, my God. Provided I don't die by then. Holy shit. Ice Warrior, thank you for the 33 gifted subs. What a very specific number. Holy shit. Also, how's it going, Ice Warrior? It's lovely to see you back in chat. Genuinely, how are you, friend? Oh, Christ. I don't even know what to do with myself now. Oh. Holy shit, thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. That'll pay for my entry to the non-league football that I'm taking Pog to. I'm a little bit flappy now, actually, chat. I'm wow, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Thought advice. No viruses. Well, I mean, unless you've caught what I've got, you don't want it, trust me. Should we just bring on all the Evansies? That might be a smart... Oh, we can only bring on one Evansy. We'll bring on... I didn't start Harold. That was my fault. Holy shit, though. Thank you very much. GF Bumblebee, thank you very much for the 9 months as well. That is incredibly kind of you. What on earth, chat? Good God. A ghost penalty in the 5th. Is that why it put us up? I noticed that we moved up the league, and I didn't understand why. It's almost like the game assumed we were going to score the penalty, and then when I switched it to Josh, it went, oh, God, now we've got to make him miss. Holy Christ. Holy fuck, Ice Warrior. Firstly, can I just say how lovely it is to see you back in chat? You're always one of those people that were lovely to have around, and I noticed your absence. You made some incredible memes back in the day. Like, I think, wasn't it you that did that version of... It was me dancing to the Fulham Brass Band while, like, the Titanic was sinking. I swear that was you. A bit of a deep cut there for people. That was actually during the last... Oh, that was during African Adventure, wasn't it? Mate, that's fucking shit. Is all I can really say. But onwards and upwards, I suppose, right? Just make like Josh Allen and chin up. Or something. Oh.
A hello Matto and Chatto. Watched the Sonic movie yesterday and I loved it. And I mean I loved it. How the devil are you? What virus did you get?
I'm a level with you, Wanderer Scarlight. Not too great. The virus I got was being poisoned. Quite literally. Oh, I'm going to milk that for all it's worth. You know, you only get one chance to be poisoned in life, right? Well, maybe two if you're really, really unlucky. Oh, come on, FM. It's the lower leagues. What are we doing here? That's true, yeah. It could have been worse. You could have been poisoned. Basically, to cut a long story short, as I don't want to explain the whole thing again, essentially, Pog didn't dilute cleaning fluid. I then was stuck in an unventilated room with concentrated cleaning fluid for 3 hours. Didn't realise that's what it was, and essentially have got chemical poisoning. So now I'm suffering from, like, essentially a glue huffing hangover. Oh, I was this close to calling 111, but I thought, it'll probably be okay. It's the ultimate, like, trump card to have in the back pocket. It was from Flash. The Flash cleaning fluid. Oh, go on. 2-0 here and it's curtains. Drop it across. Oh, look at this! Didn't quite get the hallucination point. That was the next stage, I suspect, because I was just starting to get the itchy eyes were coming along. So I didn't notice the smell because, remember, I have a dreadful sense of smell. Because I basically have, like, nasal polyps, as well as years of smoking and then vaping after that, which means although my smell is better now, it's pretty dead for the most part. I have basically got anosmia. I think I also lost a bit of my sense of smell during COVID and didn't really get it back either. That was an unbelievable goal, by the way. The way that he cut inside there. I think this is why I love non-league football, because it actually allows these sort of moments to happen where they'll pull out an absolutely worldy. But it's also just nice for us to be winning a game that we deserve to be winning. But that's a nice step in the right direction for us here. Oh. Anosmia and Nicosia, that's the one. Is it actually that cold out there, Pog? To be fair, it's actually only like... Oh, it's 18 in here now. You know, I love this level because it's kind of a bit of both, right? Flash, exactly, yeah. I hope that injury to Joshy isn't too bad, though. I think you could have... Oh. Evans has done really well. Even Match Zelka has done well. That's a really strong performance from us. Like, Trefellin were one of the better sides at the start of this season. I mean, I think Elia are actually the best team in this league. But that just goes without saying, really. That's any league, really, if they're in it. But they actually clubbed us, and I think we could get up in there. Maybe some January signings, potentially. Clean. Love it. I must admit, the painkillers have kicked in a bit. I do feel a little bit better now. I mean, it's still appalling, but it isn't quite as bad as it was when I woke up this morning. I barely could get out of bed. Oh. On the plus side, though, chat, before I got poisoned, or while I was getting poisoned, I did actually manage to record all of the loan video. So I should be able to edit that tomorrow. Hang on. The minutes threshold is for the non-used wage percent. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know there was a threshold. I thought it counted it by like their appearances rather than purely on minutes played, which would be better if it was done on minutes. True, we can sign freebies. That's a good point, actually. Most of the players we... There you go, another one. Put a minutes play with this one. Oh, okay. I actually don't know how it decides that information then. Oh, we've got a cup game against Aberdeen next as well, which should allow us to kind of get a bit of momentum going now. Because it's Ammanford at home after that. If we could get 3 dubs on the bounce...
Oh my God, an insane goal! I've just seen...
What is going on today?
I heard there was an attempt on your life. Dinner is on me tonight.
As it happens, dinner tonight is me doing an entire pack of chicken Kievs because Pog is working till 10 o'clock tonight. Holy shit. Holifab, what is going on today? Do people just wake up and feel the spirit of Christmas? Like, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, Holifab. I misread that as 10, and that would have been more than generous. Holy. Do I just have to get poisoned every week? Is that... Excuse me. Oh, I should really have muted. Ugh. Holy shit. Thank you so much, friend. That is very, 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 very kind of you. Christ on a bike. Oh, I do apologise, chat. I will try to mute up when the coughing begins at various points. It's usually not too bad. Yeah, it's the new way. A get rich quick or get rich really slowly scheme. Oh, I just realised that this is Poison by Alice Cooper. A banger, but, you know. Oh, James, yes. Sorry, I totally forgot to mention that to chat. So James sent me some information about the club. Thank you again, by the way, Holofab. That's very, very kind of you. So, I don't know if it will show them in here, but hopefully it will. So Drax, that's the director of football. Nope. Oh, no. Basically, in real life, the Drax manager, his name is Nana Bar. And to make it even better, he has a youth football scheme that he runs in Cardiff called Raising the Bar. Fiona! The man is born to be a member of this chat. It's tremendous work. Flip, flapperoo. What an amazing name. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, Nana Bar, that's his name. I believe that's correct, right, James? How are Mariska doing? Good question. The last time we looked, they were mid-table, which is more than they deserve. Have I spelled them wrong? Oh. We replace them. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that... here we go. Oh, my God. Chat, they're getting relegated. Again. Oh. Yep, Crystal Palace must be, like, waking up in a cold sweat about Gabriel Jesus. What a hell of a start to that game. I only had, like, a 10-minute drive into Toaster yesterday from my sister's house. And literally... heard 3 goals just in that very short space of time on the radio. Oh. As much as I feel like we should be able to beat Aberdeen, given that these are a non-league side, our team is essentially non-league quality as well. Have we got any more? Oh, of course, it's not going to show us stuff immediately, is it? Because obviously we're out of a window. What I might do, actually, is turn this to 1 week as well, so we get it just as frequently.
This probably should be longer, but Wheel Prime doesn't remind you.
Does it not? I've always found that really weird, Kingpin. I guess it's so that you could use it on different creators, but nevertheless, thank you very much for the 17 months. That is incredibly kind of you, my friend. That's what I'm thinking, HP. They're probably just as good as we are, if not better, potentially. Is there anyone that's... These have all got clubs, annoyingly. Yeah, it's a guy called Ryan Galvin. It'd be rude not to. Unfortunately, he would cost us actual money. In addition... Yeah, it's annoying that these guys have all got clubs. Like, where are the agent offers, man? Yeah, they're all set up. That is weird. I guess I could ask the Doffy again just to see if there is anybody, but we know how useless he was last time. Let's just have a look. Okay, Brandon Virgo. Sure, it's a man. This is not going to find anyone, is it? No. And free transfers. No. Okay, cool. That's just a guy at another club in our division as well, which makes it even more annoying. Oh. Was he loan listed? Ah, see, this is the problem. Because he's loan listed, we wouldn't be able to sign him until the January transfer window anyway. Wait. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Let's have a look. You're right, he is loan listed. Is it just me, or does he not look better? Maybe I'm being stupid here. Oh my God. Lower league stats and attributes really are just awful, aren't they? So area reach is better, command of area is better, communication is slightly better, first touch is genuinely awful, his handling is shocking, passing is better actually, reflexes are much better. It's a lot faster, much braver. He is a better keeper for sure, yeah. Let me see if I could try and... Wait, approach the site? Ah, wait. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Journey so far. So we went to Luxembourg and had an almost impossible situation, which we damn near managed to get them out of. And now we find ourselves in Wales in a much more cushy situation.
Chateau, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you, Thornley Joe. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you for the 7 months. Oh, dear. Yeah, you can't distribute. Hopefully we'll get some more options when January comes back around again. I mean, but he is a Galvin, which immediately makes him better. Right. Oh, wait. Was Josh... What is his injury, actually? Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's only 1 to 4 days, so he'll probably be back next game anyway. I don't think we want to put Neary through the middle, do we? I love that he's got a ball. He's a ball midfielder with 4 tackling. He'll only be gone for 1 game. That's okay. We can get by without him for 1 match. I'm a little bit worried about Jake Jones still. He has been truly awful. I think one of the Evans is for this game. In fact, potentially even a double Evans. Maybe even a triple Evans, actually. Because they put Stanton in at left back. We'll put Harry... Yeah, there we go. Oh, dear. Songs are already in the queue. Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me send that back again. There we go. I love that it's just Poison-themed songs now. You'll run out eventually. Krakow matches on. So, when you say looking at... Basically, I want to go to Krakow next year, yeah. But nothing anytime soon, because we obviously haven't started even the save yet. But I do want to go to Krakow next year. Going to hopefully do Vienna in February, just as one of the day trip things. But yeah, we'll do... once we're actually doing the save in FM25, if there is an FM25, we'll go to Krakow. Particularly as we might actually get to go in the summer this time, which would be kind of nice. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I've already earmarked a lot of places to go eat and stuff. I guess we could try Finn through the middle. Actually, no, screw it. Mr. Hungry will do it instead. He's done okay off the bench. Poisoning pitches in the park. Well, that's what I mean. Vienna's one of those... It's one of the few other places that I can do the day trips from Stansted to. And it's like 60 quid. Which is crazy good. There we go. The revocation where Supervet would be useful to sort it out. It's very true. Oh, God. I love that every time this song comes up, we get the Supervet discussion again, and I'm totally here for it. Oh... Watch the darts. No, I've never really been hugely into darts, honestly. I can barely bring myself to watch football a lot of the time, if I'm honest. Oh, good. Chat, we've lasted all of 43 seconds before getting a red card. Declan Evans has been sent off after 40... Well, I think it was about 43 seconds. What an absolute melon. Right. Cool. He just didn't fancy it. I think I should have started Phil. Phil would never. That's incredible. I think the record is actually like 22 seconds for one of my saves. We had a game with Treaty United, I think, or was it Tromsø? I think it might have been Tromsø, actually, against the team from Northern Ireland, and one of their players got sent off against us after like 20 seconds. Oh, dear. Need a Polish ID card. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a bit annoying. To be fair, there's no guarantee I'd even be able to actually go to a game, but I would like to at least visit the city, you know? That's certainly the fastest red I've seen this year, oh, for sure. It's the fastest red I think I've seen since the Tromsø days. That was insane. It was literally first highlight, bang, off you go. And yet I still feel like we might actually be able to get something from this game. I reckon the other Evans will make up for his absence in the aggregate, you know? I reckon 2 goals from Maselka. I think he's actually going to be the guy that when eventually we decide that Josh Allen is maybe not the man for us, which he's never, by the way, he will always be the man for us. I reckon Matt Zelka could actually do a job for us. Like, he did a really good job off the bench after Allen was injured. I just really like the interchanges we get with the runs. Here we go. That's nice. He's inside. Oh, come on. 17 seconds. Well, he's an Angolan, I suppose. This is why we have 3 Evanses, because if we were to get a random red card for one of them, you've got 2 more waiting in wings. This is a salt mine. Ooh, okay. There's all sorts of places I want to go. I kept randomly getting TikTok suggested to me about, what a save, places to eat in Krakow. Particularly, there was a place called Pizzatopia that came up again and again and again, to the point where I was like, I have to eat there. Hello, Michael. How's it going, my friend? How the devil are you, sir? We're not even playing that badly, considering we've got 10 men. Even keeping more of the ball. It's incredible. There you go. Yeah, there seem to be a few restaurants that came up a lot in these lists, and they seem to be relatively good value as well in terms of the pricing. So I'm really excited. That'd be a really cool place to go next year. Once we actually get started with it, depending on when that actually is. Hopefully, there's no snafus with the game, and it just comes out in March, and all is good. When in March is a different matter entirely, but I sure will find that out in due course. Oh, God. That was some really bad play from us there again. Pogon Shezhin? I don't even know how to say Shezhin. I don't know if it's actually pronounced Shezhin. There's too many... Like, some Polish words I'm fine with, but there's some that I just really avoid entirely, and I'm going to have to get my Polish learning books again. Vegas the Ducks last night? No. The problem is that Avs just play at absolutely heinous times most of the time. I've not been able to watch a single game this year. Oh, go on. Square it, Evans. It's my boy again. Andras with his 5th goal of the season. Bang. 1-0 with 10 men. Glorious. FM Christmas. Oh, imagine. Well, to be fair, it's the latest it can be in March, isn't it? If they're saying March, I'm just like, why not release it on March 31st? That would give them the most amount of time possible, right? Yeah, I've not managed to watch a single Avs game this year because of the times of them. Usually the only time I can really watch them is when they're playing against an East Coast team like Pittsburgh and they put it on the matinee game on a Saturday or Friday or whatever. Does every country have like a this place doesn't exist in it? It seems like it. Is it Bielefeld that Germans claim doesn't exist? I believe that's what I was told, right? Sorry, what I mean to say is never heard of it. What's Bielefeld? Stettin. Okay, could be, yeah. Yeah, I must admit, there was this brilliant line. I was listening to an Avs podcast after the Sharks game, and they were just like, that's the first game that Georgiev won for us this season. It's crazy what can happen if you actually have goaltending. Like in those 2 games against the Sharks and the Ducks, we were actually outshot in both games and managed to win both of them. That wouldn't happen before. Now that we've got Wedgwood and Blackwood, it's just a completely different kettle of fish entirely. It's amazing. What's Bielefeld? Never heard of it, mate. Ely? Useless. To be fair, I'm happy to keep it that way. Don't want any scum moving in and ruining my beautiful town. Oh, God. Hang on. I think we may be about to chat. A second Evans has hit the injury table. That's a little bit worrying. Oh, my God. That was nearly an Evans to Evans. Dust to dust. That's a half-time sub, I think. 3 games a day. Wow. Jesus Christ. Wait, I was about to yell at them. We were literally winning. Yeah, he's dead. That's another Evans gone. We've lost 2 of our Evanses in the first half. And poisoning. No, exactly, yeah. Only true scum would come in and poison me now. I'm genuinely wondering how busy it's going to be on Boxing Day, because I feel like Boxing Day is the type of day where people just do decide to go to like non-league games, right? Last Evans standing, exactly. And the winner is Jonathan Evans. Our keeper's had a pretty good game, actually. Despite really not doing a lot, but hey, we'll take that. Mike Zelka's done well. I feel like it's actually starting to come together a little bit more now. Like, if we win this game as well, particularly with the 10 men for the entire game. 11 a.m. kick. Yeah, I know. 11 a.m. kickoff seems extremely early, but I'm just thinking maybe it's because it is non-league and it's Boxing Day. Ah, that's unfortunate. Before the Prem games. Exactly, yeah. Like the big one against Soham Town Rangers. That's unfortunate. That was bad goalkeeping, but also, you know, just think of the league we're in. Then go pub and... Well, there is a pub. So the actual football ground is on the Leisure Village site, along with the rugby club, the hockey club, all that, and the gym. So there's actually a pub on site, which is pretty sick. They wanted the Ely kickoff. Nice. Torquay on Boxing Day. Oh, yeah, I mean, to be fair, at least I suppose I'm hoping to see some solid quality of football, given that Ely are second in the league at the moment and actually pushing for promotion, which would be pretty cool. No polo club, unfortunately, no. That had to shut down due to too many members. There was just too many people that wanted to be in the local polo club. Understandable, right? You know? We're all bougie around here. I probably should make some subs soon. I'm just worried about, well, making them in general. Not enough horses, exactly. When you're having to share horses, it's never that good. Oh, Jesus. We should have faded in this game a little bit. It's almost like playing with 10 men the entire game is going to do that to you. Bonjour, Twigs. There's a golf club up there too. It's weird. It's all on the same site. There's like the rugby club, which is a much higher standard, I believe, than the football team in terms of its like level on the totem that is rugby, I suppose. The horses drown. They all drown in the fens. Also, why did I say it like that? The horses. I've never heard horses pronounced like that before. God, I'll tell you what, at this level, every first touch is like about 2 yards out in front of them. Oh, go on, Mazzoni. Good God, what a... Oh, I thought that was a save, but it wasn't. It was actually just him missing. I think we might be looking for some Lesh Fregs in a minute. Right. Evans has been much better than Jonesy. I think maybe a Williams... Yeah, a Williams run out. Mitchell. Oh, of course, Justin, yes. How rude of me. I didn't put Phil on the bench either, did I? That was stupid. The defence is looking a bit tired. So naturally I won't replace any of them. What Pacey said about, yeah, no, agreed. If we could just find one, that would be delightful. I'm guessing they go to extra time and penalties, or maybe it's straight to penalties in this cup. Although, actually, at this rate, it looks like we're not going to quite reach that far. Oh, no. Cool. Christopher Edwards makes it 2-1 to Aberdare. That's really annoying. We've actually played well. And we've got done from a set piece. More annoyingly is the fact that we literally have a guy... Wait, why don't we have a guy? I swear we... I want to just check this. Did I not... Oh, you're right. It was probably Phil Stanton, wasn't it? Why is it saying he's injured? So yeah, the player that would have stopped that corner was not on the pitch. Frustratingly. Typical. It's going... I say going well, Mike. It's fun, which is the most important thing. Whether it's going well or not is a different matter. I'm a little bit concerned that we may end up with 3 different clubs in 3 seasons, which hopefully isn't the case. I'll go on. Because I really do want a bit of success at Cardiff. And even if you go out the cup here, it'll just give us less fixture congestion. That's the way I'm looking at it. Oh! Johnny Evans. So incredible. 2-2. Drax are back. Mad by the league. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, Elia tier 9. It's the Thurlow Nun League or whatever. Gasly, thank you very much for the follow. What? Look at this little knockdown. And then on the half volley. Oh, it's filth. Mostly, I think the biggest thing you missed so far, James, is the fact that we got a player sent off in 40 seconds in this game. And we've played the entire game with 10 men. That was delightful. Yeah, he summoned the energy of all the other Evans. Yeah, we'll get... Wait, Jake Jones on for Kai Joseph. What? I think I'd rather bring on Jordan not there and then bring on... Oh, God. Yeah, I might have to do. That's probably not ideal. How did that happen? He just decided to absolutely murk someone immediately. Oh, it goes straight to pens. Well, at the very least, we don't have Josh Allen to miss one this time. Hey, you said you wanted a fast winger. They're basically... fast centre back. They're basically Maldini at this level, right, Hadrian? To use your words against you. Show the courage or something. Yeah, they don't... I feel like these talks never work. This could be a wild chat. I really wish I knew where my Bearfax book was. I actually don't know where those are in the move. This is the perfect time for a Bearfax. But sadly, I literally don't know where it's gone. Ah, dear. Come on. Open Bear Wikipedia. Just bears in general. Not the worst idea in the world, honestly. Come on, it's an Evans now. He's bound to score. He's an Evans. It's in their blood. Oh, that's a good finish. Yeah, they have missed first, which is a bit of a worry. I didn't clip it, no. Although, I think that TikTok series idea has... People seem to like... People in the VOD comments liked it as well, which is cool. I've got another one I'm going to record tomorrow with Jim's save, where with Dali Ali's playing for a team in the 3rd tier in Sweden at like 27 years old or something. Oh, come on. Machizelka smashed one off the bar. Dragon facts. I mean, that would be a very short book, now that I think about it. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, right? Aberdare are not good at taking penalties, are they? That's twice they've just banged one straight at our goalkeeper. Bears are dangerous, it's very true. Just Cardiff facts. Oh, there we go. Mitchell makes it 3-1. Now, we should be able to get through. Just need either another save out of McCarthy or someone to score the next penalty. We've made this harder than it needed to be, but I suspect part of that was the whole 10-men bit. Festivals, oh, yes. Like, no, if you found weird stuff in your save, do send me stuff. I'm more than happy to make TikToks about it. I think it's a really fun little series. I want to get a hold of Stewie's save where he had Cole Palmer playing in non-league. Right, it's Edwards. Some quite a good penalty, actually. It's located in Wales. Wales, you say? No. Encyclopedia. That does feel like something you'd get in like a gift shop in Wales, right? Mention the recap. Oh, of course, yeah. Don't know how I'm going to structure the recaps for this. It's a tough one because obviously it's, you know, there's less of a precise goal. Oh, it's glorious. King does the business. Cardiff Drax are through. You might want to look where the team is, bud. There was that bear from the Polish army, yes. Okay, well, we did it in the end. Did it the hard way, but we did, in fact, get it done. Does that mean he's going to be suspended for the next league game now? Looks like we weren't the only ones that made that hard for ourselves. From the last 2 seasons, don't believe it. Not possible. First to join. I actually don't know. Evans banned for 1 match. Evans on form for Cardiff Drax. Good to know. Can I get some money back? I'm going to issue a warning. We're going to appeal against it for absolutely no reason as well, because I'm that guy. These guys all have clubs, which is annoying. The thing is, some of these guys might actually have okay PA, but they probably don't. That's the thing. Thomas Williams. I like that. I've never seen Thomas written like that before. I think these are actually just guys that we scouted from when we were doing the team reports. If anything, it's probably best if we just ignore those for the time being. Official warning. I agree. If I could find him, I would. Yeah, there is a Galvin. Unfortunately, he won't talk to us. Northern Irish Cup in the semi-final stage. Not a single top flight team made it. No way. That's amazing. I swear, when I was listening to Sweeper not that long ago, they were talking about how, I believe it was in Senegal, where the cup final was a third tier side versus a fifth tier side or something. Was the Senegalese cup final, I believe. On his debut for Trenchant. Oh, really? Hang on, let me check. On empty stomach again. Pog, you got to stop doing that, mate. It's bad times. Let's see. Let me just get the one with, like... No, that is... Actually, that could be right. So the Patreon region with the most games so far... Or maybe James and Kathy hasn't actually genned yet. Red Argyle has the most, but maybe they've just... Those are the only ones that have played so far, although I may have missed a couple. I may need to add a few more into the list. That's Liga. Ah, true. Unfortunately, this is kind of balked. And doesn't actually give you proper information anyway. So only these guys have actually played some games so far. Yes, they're missing work permits. You get that often when you get players from certain nations that gen in England. Harv had this issue when... Yeah, she's quite a lot. There he is. So he's played a few non-competitive games for Trenchant. Damn, he pale. But no, not on loan. That's actually the club. 4K a week. It's probably in England, right? Oh, it's in Everton. That suggests that Isaac Earl is probably quite good, although we have no clue. But he must be. And they've got Ollie Hudson at Fiorentina as well. Also probably quite good. And then Christina Chu at Feyenoord earning a bit more cash. I want to just quickly check to make sure I haven't missed any new ones as well that might have come through. Because obviously some countries have got their youth intakes on like weird times of the year. Just want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Obviously that's Saz's actual one. The usual suspects are all visible, unfortunately. There he is. Betancourt. Wouldn't be a save without him in there every single time at the start of it. What happened? We think you've played some games for Trenchant in the UEFA Youth League, potentially. Conti, I'd be amazed if he even gets San Marino, like, youth caps at this point. For nationalities, I'd say a good chunk. I think people pick some pretty fun nationalities this time. I'm actually not sure any new ones have gen yet. I think I've caught all of them so far. Zach Brown. It's Millie. Another Granelli. Yes, Michael Hurquist was in there, but that's your like actual one, isn't it? Gibbons. Butler, Keaton Jones. Yeah, I think all of the ones that have genned at the moment are... I think we just have to wait till the next round of youth intakes to get the rest of them in there. Yeah, I think I've covered them all. Yeah, I have. Not these are. I don't think so, but there you go. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what it actually said. To be fair, I assume the rest of you will gen next season. But then at that point, after the youth index, I'll then go through and make sure that everybody's appeared. Oh, right. Go on, another non-league team. I dare you. That is not a non-league team. In fact, that's that team with the annoying like sash thing on them. Didn't we sign a player from these guys? Or did we lose a player from these guys? I think there's a chance that you could be good. Oh. Minassian, I think, has genned. Apply for their job. Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. They were one of the many Welsh teams whose jobs we either applied for or they came to us. Oh, we've got some actual lookups. Sorry, my bad. I keep thinking they're song requests, but they're not. Dynamo. Not Dynamp. Samarkand. Oh! I mean, the badge is majestic, no doubt. Check out the mustachioedness going on with their manager. even better. But that is a tremendous badge. Some kind of hybrid creature. It could be an Esquilax, to be fair. It's a scene so typically Uzbek. The Uzbek pool chuckle. To Yuski, to Miski. Right, Minassian. Oh my god. Words escape me. That's not even how I spell your name. Oh, it doesn't matter. The game doesn't care. It knows anyway. 4 out of 21 caps for Armenia so far. Hello, Brazilian Fury. I'm unwell, but it's going okay. And that's the most important thing. So yeah, you'll end up with like 100 caps for Armenia, absolutely no doubt. Whether you'll actually be good enough to play in a game for Barca, it doesn't. To be fair, it doesn't even matter because with Outcasts to Icons, you'll find somewhere to get games. That's the thing. Because all those leagues are switched on, there will always be somewhere where you'll be able to play. We won't have the same issues I would have thought about players retiring in the same way we did in the past. Sticking the head again. Poisoned, actually, Rob. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Yeah, he'll end up moving to like a team in Armenia, or I reckon he'll randomly move to like another Spanish team, honestly, more likely. Maybe we'll have him at Betis later in the save, because I wouldn't mind getting a chance to manage Betis. Is that a McCoyan? Is it Leon? Actually, no youth caps for Armenia, surprisingly. Which actually worries me a little bit that maybe you're not that good. Exactly, Rob. She's just like, I've had enough of him. And I don't blame her. I am very annoying. Yeah, he's on a youth contract. He's had an injury, to be fair. But that is surprising that he's not got any youth caps yet. That doesn't mean he won't, but maybe given that he's coming through at Leon, you'd think that he'd have a decent chance of being decent, but looking for a striker. We don't have strikers, so no. There's no striker in our system. That'd be a bit pointless window shopping. Well, 183rd. Oh, they're going up in the world, though. Up from 100 and... Well, that is actually quite a lot up, to be fair. Oh, yeah, I mean, it took ages for some of you guys to start getting loads of game time on the last save, but I suspect that was because people had, you know, no leagues turned on, which definitely does factor in. So this is the infamous poisoning pigeons in the park I've heard so much about. Now, I can inform you that I was not in the park when this happened. Ghanaian amateur team. Which Ghanaian amateur team? I don't know which one team that is. I'd be amazed if anyone would want to join us from there anyway, just because of the... Oh, RTD Academy. RTD Academy are not actually very good. I mean, they'd obviously be, like, way too good for us at this stage. But... This guy's... Yeah, no. Oh, he's only not long joined his new club. That's true, the work permits as well. Yeah, I forgot about that, because Wales. RTD... I have never once signed a good player from RTD in any of my saves because of the agreement that they have with, is it Norgeland? Yeah, I find that with them, anyone who's decent just ends up, like, going to Norgeland instead. Like, I've never once actually seen a good player. I always scout them on the off chance that maybe we do. Could have scouted him. I can't scout a player from East Timor. Bear in mind, we are a Welsh non-league side, basically. Or not non-league, but we're a Welsh semi-professional team. I can't scout players from East Timor. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me, chat. Fuck's sake. Right move for my development. That makes sense. I'm dying again. Oh. Really good academy. Oh, yeah, no, they may well have a really good academy. We still can't sign players from teams in New Zealand where... Bloody hell. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Like, remember, we have scouting range that exists to do Wales. Cough lozenges, that's not going to help with chemical poisoning. It's not that type of cough. Even my lungs are sounding better. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh. Oh. In it, just looting answer. I don't know. I'm worried that the poison damage might get to me. There's too many turns needed. Shout out to Burnley, again doing bits in the Premier League. In Africa for a save. Oh, God, it depends. Depends on what leagues you want to switch on, really. Africa is great regardless. In it. If I'm not feeling any better in like the next couple of days, I will call 111 or something. But I suspect this is one of these things where it's just a case of you've just kind of got to let it out your system, essentially. To the Pokemon Center. Oh, Nuyakini. It's a fairly common name, is it not? There we go. We've actually got quite a few. Well, actually, no. Just a couple. Drinking milk helps. Really? With chemical poisoning. So there's actually 3 players called Yakini. 2 Nigerians and a Togolese dude who actually has it as his first name, which means... That's annoying, because it means it's in the name pool in Togo as a first name, and it's in the name pool in Nigeria as a surname. Oh. So yeah, you've got Kazim Yakini, which is a really fun name. It just sounds delightful when you roll it off the tongue like that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, basically, Rob, to cut a long story short, Pog used undiluted cleaning fluid, and I was in a room with no ventilation with that for like 3 hours straight and essentially got poisoned by it. So yeah, that's good. And now I've got a hangover. Yordi scores. Unfortunately not. Where do they play? It might just be that it's too far down, potentially. KFC. Well, there is a KFC not too far away. Oh. Do a fume cover for 3 hours accidentally. It's essentially what happened. Yeah. Dronten. That sounds like lower league Netherlands, no? Matt Card. I don't know if I've generated yet, actually. People in Australia were burning bins and inhaling them for some reason. That's some drongo activity right there. What? They're inhaling the bins. There I am. At Fulham. Watch me be world class. I don't think I am going to be somehow. Got some facial stuff going on here. Yeah, I suspect that with teams like that, we've got Netherlands. Did I sit next to Michael Owen? Oh my god. Maybe your boy's actually going to be good. It would be quite funny if the best regens were me and Hadrian, and then no one would believe that I hadn't dicked about with them. Yeah, Striker can't even fit his own tactic. I like no films, exactly. Wait. Oh. Preferred position. Left winger. Wait. Isn't that where you've been playing? Left winger with a winger role. Left winger. Oh, is this because he wants to be there instead of there? Randomize. Yes, so basically when I set them up, I don't ever put their PA, because you can actually set their PA and CA technically, I think, but especially PA, you can actually put that information in, but I don't, because I thought it'd be more fun if you guys just had, they're not randomized so much as, say you set yourself to Gen at Man United, you will get a PA that would be like as if you come through a Man United's youth intake, basically. Oh. An alarm has gone off, chat, and it's to remind me to ask you to help me with something. I set this alarm 2 days ago. So basically, I need your help with something, chat, because I'm filming. I already filmed the Lone Farm video, but I need some like bits from Twitch chat to add into a section I'm filming. So basically, if people could just write in chat, what was it I wanted you to write, just so I could clip bits to put in the video. Let me get my doc up. No, fair enough. Understood. Have a nice day. Where is it I wanted to have you say? Oh yeah. How do I build a loan farm? Why won't my players go on loan? And insert funny line from chat here. That's what I'm looking for from you. One of those. Pick one. I set this alarm for myself 2 days ago. Because I was like, you'll be live then. You can ask chat. You'll forget. There we go. Tremendous, chat. Let me just clip it here as well, that way I can go back and find this bit. Love to. We're not saying, I could never. Where were you when Lone Farm was killed? Tremendous. Right, thank you, chat. I knew you'd be helpful. The bare minimum of helpfulness, but we take it. Are you also the next man? Are you a striker? Damn, the new Saints only won 2-1. I guess Barletown are also a top flight side, aren't they? If we could just avoid some of these guys for a little bit. What's alone? Never heard of it. Let's see. Yeah, literally, I have 3.5 hours of footage for this Lone Farm video. Wait, really? Yes. Okay. Chris Wood is at Lyon in this save. So he's actually at the same club as that Armenian guy. There he is. I knew who I was asking. I knew what I was getting into. I got exactly what I expected. Oh. Not Super Chris Wood. Oh, I see. You mean you. I should have known. Where are the Kiribati caps? No youth caps for Kiribati. You're going to blatantly declare for England, aren't you? I can feel it. Not listed as the next anybody. So there's that. I mean, you might be, to be fair. We just don't know, but... It's definitely feeling like you're going to just end up declaring for England. You're going to do a Roy Fleming, pretty much.
Yes, very soon.
Lewis Turley, thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday. Oh, dear. I really want to try and burn through a good amount of games today if I can do. Even if I end up... I think I might go to like 1/2 today, chat, just because I am... Every amount of energy that I have is being used today, and my God. What the Oh, it's the physio advert still. Actually, there you go. There's Gary O'Neill. I forgot this was still a thing. I think we just keep ignoring it. Just keep running the advert indefinitely. Smith wants... Oh, I thought that was my job. Who is my favourite food? Oh, God. I mean, who am I eating, really? I mean, I don't know how to answer that question, honestly. Your lungs are burning. To be fair, that's the one thing today is that I'm not getting the burning sensation in my throat, at least. So Matt can finish early. I would have finished at 2 anyway. Oh. Matt. Wait, I didn't press it. My bad. The thing is, I've already had to change jumpers before stream today because I spilt a load of water on it. Oh. I'm going to try and... It's important to stay hydrated. I'm trying to be better at it today. Is it Tyrell Miller Rodney is a great name. Oh, Jesus. Liverpool. I feel like this happens in every FM save. Liverpool just go after Osimhen. Pretty much, lol. Right. Is there an international break there, or is it just going to... Is it just because we're playing on the Sunday or something? Oh, it is, I think, yeah. A wet knitwear stream. I don't think I even... It was just because Pog, in her loveliness, brought me some drinks up, but sometimes this bottle gets like water around the rim a little bit, and it just went all over my front, and I was like, well, I can't wear that with a giant wet stain there. In danger. I feel in danger. I felt in danger. I was genuinely really worried for a little bit. No, not again. For the love of God. Like, brother, stop it. I get the feeling this is going to be happening a lot this season, and then this is the problem, though, because we have to get him to say yes to us every single time. He only has to say yes to them once. Knitted wetwear. Oh, that just sounds like a scuba diving suit that's made of, like, wool. We'll see how I feel on Tuesday, but I mean, Tuesday ideally was supposed to be the Christmas quiz, so hopefully I feel better by that. I'd like to think I do feel better, I think, than I did yesterday. The fever, more importantly, is not gone, but it's a lot better than it was. Yesterday it was properly bad. Like, I was running the one thing I have noticed, though, my heart rate is like massively elevated. Like, when I woke up this morning, my heart rate was like 110. That's not a good resting heart rate. That's like a walking about kind of heart rate. A guest streamer to run the quiz. Maybe I'll get Pog to do it instead. Even though she'll be at work. Right. Is that what Joshy's back now, right? Wait, is he not? Oh, he is. He's in the team. I'm an idiot. The question is, who do I put in place of the other dude? I could put Charlie Williams in, I suppose. Oh, wait, that's not going to work, is he? He's a centre mid. We could do with some more DMs, honestly. You can run it for us, innit? Play for the Royal Flag. Well, exactly, yeah. Bobby King. Oh, yeah, we could do King, actually, yeah. Wait, where is he? Oh, yeah, push King back. Sorry, yeah. And then we bring in... I'll do Charlie Williams for this one. Oh. Yeah, still got to somehow try and sort this Christmas quiz. We'll have to see if I'm actually well enough, basically. Oh. Right, you've got to score. I don't want to have wasted a scene. Like, I spent 2 hours building it and thinking to myself, you're only going to get to use this for like a season and a half, probably. But it was well worth it. Hopefully, anyway. Full-time graduate. That's really cool if he is. It's like, it's a difficult thing to do, but like, it's pretty rewarding if you can get it right, right? We bring Josh with us. Depends where we go next, right? But I would like to. How old is Josh Allen? 30 years old. Ooh, tough. It's a toughie, that one. Right, let's go. Come on, Joshy boy. Get Josh into Serie C. He'll love the playoffs. How does Detective renew the loans? Probably like half an hour. Except for that one year where I accidentally let it go an extra day and I couldn't do a 2-year loan extension, which means the following year I had to do like 300 loan extensions. That probably took about 45 minutes. So I used to just whack a podcast on and kind of go for it. God, just seeing his face, that shit, I've put Jake Jones in the team. That was really stupid of me. I should have started Jonathan Evans. That might be what cost us here. See, like a Dark Entry Edge. Right. A bit of that. Oh. It's like the game knows. It's like, you've made an error there, bud. Let me fix that for you. I actually, for some reason, had convinced myself that I hadn't put him on the bench. Maybe coaching, it's tough, but that would be the ideal scenario. Kind of like what we did with Crot. But it became different with Crotty, because a lot of the time, when you get those initial moves to other clubs, you generally speaking can't bring staff with you, or they won't agree to it. Or more importantly, the staff member themselves won't agree to it. I remember that when we first were able to get Yuri Crot as our assistant, I can't remember which club it was, what an absolute dream moment it was for us when we finally were able to get him. But it wasn't like, I think we had to go like 2 further clubs away from the initial Yuri Crot madness. Here we go. Oh God, FM, come on. Give me that back. There we go. Much better. A bit glitchy today. Oh, that's a nice pass, actually. Nice little touch. Oh my. Again, I feel like you just don't see that kind of stuff when you're playing in higher levels. We do lead. Again, it's Williams this time. Regan Booty is still actually unemployed in this save, if I recall. But the thing is, he just has 0 desire to join us. Maybe we could bring him to our next club. That's a really nice ball. It's the way that he like jinks inside, goes back outside again, sits the defender down. Lovely stuff. Bear in mind, this guy's basically a DM. I mean, he's not. He literally can't play DM, but he has all the attributes of a DM. Good start. This would actually bring us pretty close towards the top of the league if we got this dub as well. Here we go. Oh, fucking hell. Here we go again. That's nice. Right, where's Joshy? Where's the run? There he is. Oh, he's going to turn provider again, isn't he? I can feel it. Or he's going to bang one. Oh, he knows. He wants it to be done. I don't blame him. Right, let me just actually get the... Oh, hello. If things stay as they are, we would actually go top of the league. I mean, admittedly, we played a game more than some of the teams around us, but I feel like we've not been good enough to be top of the league. We've had way too many games where we were just a little bit shit and managed to get some results. But lately, we do seem to have actually started playing much better and getting the results to go with it now. So maybe that little bit of luck at the start of the season wasn't the end of the world. Oh, we could have played that through again there. This is perfect. Go on, slip it across. It's Allen! Josh Allen. Cardiff Drax 2, Ammanford 0. Chat, you'll note in the animated emotes, you'll see a Josh Allen one. You're going to want to spam that momentarily. Enjoy. This is Josh Allen mode. Let's go. Tremendous. It's good. It was. This was 2 hours of my life. And yet it was 2 hours well spent. Wonderful. What's the music? I have no idea. It was just some stock music I got off one of the sites that I use. I play on key highlights. Comprehensive is way too slow for me anyway. That was absurd. Oh, it's like 40 seconds. Plus the extra bit on the end with the lights. It took me a while to program the lights, I must say. That was probably what took the longest, actually, was programming the lights to go with it. Incredible stuff. You'll have to see it. Bear in mind, yeah, I did decide to make this the day that I got poisoned. So you could already say that it may have already been in my system at this point, potentially. So what you're saying to Pog in a weird way is you're welcome, in fact. I was just on like a proper hyper-focus type of day. So I'd spent all day recording the Lone Farm video and I kind of went, no, I'm going to spend 2 hours making a Josh Allen Ket mode. And I'm here for it. Oh, that's a good pass. Go on, make it 3. Oh my god, it's 3-0. We are clicking now. And then I decided that we needed an emote to go with it. Also, you'll note if you hover over it and blow up the emote, look how blurry he is. That's because I had to shrink it so much in order to fit Twitch's ridiculous animated emote guidelines. They're so like stringent to the point where it's like, yeah, that was a great pass from Joseph. We're 3-0 up against Ammanford. Are these guys really bad? I mean, they're not great, but Jesus. So Evan's got an assist and a goal. I mean, we have scored every shot on target in this game, but at least we've not given up anything. We go above Ely. Admittedly, they haven't played yet, but still. I was genuinely worried coming into today that we might not actually be very good and that this tactic was maybe cooked a little bit. Yeah, no. We've been chefing. We might just be a little bit all right now. Now that the team is settling in a bit more, it does definitely feel a lot more fluid. Like, we're getting chances again. Oh, God, Massimo Mazzoni's hurt himself again. This man cannot go, like, 5 minutes without getting an injury. Oh, God. I should have put... I would say I'd put Declan Evans on the bench, but I can't, of course, because he's an idiot. Is there anyone in the... Wow, there's literally no one except for Erhan. That second half, this could be quite difficult. Luckily, we're 3-0 up, so it shouldn't be the end of the world. I think you're right. I think it's just a bit of, like, tactical familiarity... all the players that we signed sort of settling into the club, and we did get some lucky results. Like, I think we had 3 games in a row that we won all of them when we were not the better side in any of them, and now we're actually starting to get good results that we deserve to win. We'll get Harold on for a bit. I want to look after Joshy boy. I'm going to sub him here. That way he stays fresh for his next rave. Like, when we win, we do know how to put a few goals away. They've not had a shot yet, which is mad. Wide midfielder. Oh, we could do, yeah. At this point, I don't think it matters. We're 3-0 up at this point. I don't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference. Come on, FM. So, Ammanford, well, there you go. I'm actually surprised. There's bound to be at least 3 or 4 players in this league just called Alex Jones because it seems to be the most common Welsh name imaginable. That's a really bad pass. We do look more defensively stable lately. Come on, FM, bro. Why is it being so glitchy today? I mean, I feel like Josh Allen mode may have been partly responsible for it. Despite what's... Oh, no, you absolutely do. You see a way more overperformance. Like, just you wait till after this game. I'll show you the expected goals overperformance that we've been using this season. Like, as much as we've deserved to win this game, we've still not been that good. They're going to score here, aren't they? Oh, you should have got the ball off of them there. Oh. It's just a good goal, isn't it? Hey, SWFC. Or I probably should say Leon's probably easier, isn't it? Yeah, Pog's poisoned the PC as well. That's annoying. Wasn't going to get their first shot, though. Right, can I have my PC back now? Going into the season, much better than you'd expect, Glenn, actually. We're actually a bit good. We're going top of the league with this win. Which is what I wanted. I'm just amazed that this tactic is actually functioning. And FM will not let me have my GPU back, unfortunately. Let me just try the 2D trick. There we go. That's the last resort is the 2D match engine trick. Oh. Match Selkout. Good save. Inverts to stay wide instruction. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't really used many Cavalieros. The one I think the last time I used one on the regular was during the African Adventure save. We used one in that weird right backless system. And F25, well, yeah, indeed. Okay. That was a solid performance, actually. Like, 3-1 is insane that we're actually getting these results. But, again, when you've got Josh Allen, you're bound to win. It's going to be, like, Use them at silent. Well, they're different roles. They do different things. We've been poisoned. The long story short, I realize I'm going to be explaining this a lot, but I kind of have to at this point. You can't say things like that and then not explain it. Concentrated cleaning fluid, no ventilation. Is the best way to describe it. Send assistant. It's a pinned message. It's just like, how'd you get the face packs, Matt? Do we need an exclamation mark poison? Excuse me, chat. Oh dear, 6 unbeaten now. Well, we're cooking. We've had that one defeat, which was to Ely. So we've managed to get we've lost to Ely, and we got a draw against Baglan. That's not too bad. Oh dear. So all the trainers left that other bag on their previous train that has those valuable stuff in it. Oh, that's an oof. Where'd you get the poison pack? I just asked Pog on that one. It's not looking good for Pontypridd. Yeah, I've not really experimented a lot of that sort of stuff. Because next year they're moving towards it's in and out of possession stuff, isn't it? So yeah, there's the XG table. We're nowhere near as bad as we were, but at one point we were literally like down here. We're still overperforming our goal score by 10. Which is terrific. We're 5 points higher than we should be. However, Samarin Duel has had an insane season. Man has got 5 goals and 7 assists in 8 games. In addition, look at his XG and XA. See, he's overperforming like mad as well, though he probably is the best player in this league, in fairness. Hello, you know. Last season we finished, I think, second bottom in the end after we were sacked. They found it. That's pretty dope. Pin to Josh Adams' face pictures of videos again. That is mad as well, by the way. So Oddison Edward has just signed for Everton in game. 3 of those against us. Yes, they were. Yeah, he was absolutely unplayable in that game. What have we got next? Pontador. Oh, okay, this will be quite a tough one because it's away from home, and they are going to be quite close to us in the league. This will be a good test, given that we've now won essentially 3 in a row, and then we have to play Pontypridd. So for Everton, yeah, the Oilers have got him. It's going to be Oddison Edward, Drysdale, and McDavid. This badge here as well is really something. Pontador, like, this is very MS Paint clip art. Big fan. There we go. It's less Pontador, more Pontypandy. Oh, Ely lost. Damn. We actually stay top. The only team that are actually unbeaten this season is Baglan. They just don't win enough. I say that. They're literally 1 point behind us. I actually can't believe we're atop of the league. Is it a 30? How many? It's 30 game season, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Pontador. Okay, that's even better. That sounds so much more whimsical. I think I might just call them Pontypandy, though. That's true, yeah. Do you reckon their kits... What are their kits looking like? Are their kits just as gopping? Well, they're much... Their kits look nothing like... God, I'll tell you what, though. That badge on that kit is a crime. Also, the fact that, like, it's got the name of the place there, but then just Town AFC there as well. I don't respect it. Oh. It's a dreadful combo. Like, imagine having this badge and going, you know what we need? Newcastle's colours. No. Tell me what stupid. Yeah, no, fair. Back when I was at school and stuff, that's all they ever did with our kits as well. I remember when I was in primary school, our kit was basically just a Coventry City style kit. And I wasn't all like Man City, you know what I mean, like sky blue kind of stuff. And then then randomly it changed and it was more like Inter Milan. Which is nothing wrong with that, because those Inter kits, sensational. Okay, cool. No, they aren't. It wasn't Cardiff Met Uni, was it? Wait, what? Fuck, we've just lost Robert King. That is bad. Shit. And, I mean, losing Finn Neri is not really a big deal. This would be one of those ones where it's like, hey, you've played him as a DM and not a CM, even though you're playing in the exact same role. I hate the fact that they can recall them outside of a transfer window. That's really annoying. Like, I get doing it in a transfer window, but the fact that they can just do it whenever they like is really irritating. Oh, sorry, Blunieri. My apologies, chat. That could cost us. Particularly as we apparently just do not have free transfers that exist. Let me just see if there is any DM free transfers. Jesus Christ, there's barely any bloody... Okay, there's 10 of you. There's Sean Jones. I kind of tempted to just trial all of these guys and hope that one of these lovely double-barreled chaps... There's a guy called Guto Williams, too. Hopefully he's good. I'll just bring these guys in to see if we can find someone. St. David's. Ah! St. David's. Isn't that the smallest city in the UK? Might be wrong. I remember having this discussion with someone and I can't remember who it was. Might have actually been on stream now that I think about it. There we go. One of them's bound to be... Oh, God. They're all going to be crap, aren't they? Which would explain why they don't have clubs. Good Lord. It's Tom James. Yeah. He does feel more like a... technically, that would be San Jose now, Hadrian. We only have goalkeepers with wood in the name now. There it is, Georgievski, who's Welsh. He's from unknown. Or we're just not scouting him enough to know where he's from. Either way, he's useless. Although he's probably the best of the bunch, honestly. Oh, man. But stick puck enough? Hey, it was a good effort. I respect it. None of these guys are going to be any good, are they? There just aren't enough players that we know. Ooh. He has dreadful tackling ability. But he might be the only one that's even vaguely not horrendous. I mean, he is horrendous still, but not as horrendous as the others, incredibly. Chris, thank you for the 20 months, my friend.
Hope you have a great Christmas and HNY goat.
Oh, I was trying to work out what HNY was. Happy New Year, isn't it? I've never seen it acronymed like that before. I honestly think that statistically us picking up random people down the street would possibly likely to get a better guy. Although Folkestone have just taken a guy from Bagging, so that might help us potentially. Maybe what we need to have happen is other teams get made weaker by having their players nicked. Oh, Dave, thank you very much for the follow. Can I try? Exactly. I respect it. Yeah, there's simply not enough players that are known to us in order for us to have any kind of benefit. But at least I suppose we're shopping in the same player pool as everybody else. So if we can just get some of the better ones when doing that, then maybe we'll have a chance. But there's just so few players that we know about. I'm just trying to think. Where would we be able to potentially get some players from? That...
Here's a fun fact.
What we really need
is just 2 blocks from
is UK and Ireland. If we could scout some players from English non-league, that's the dream. Pretty much. JS or J Stew, thank you very much for the follow. Speaking of stews, so a friend of mine, I've mentioned this before actually, he's been in India for the last 2 weeks because his missus is from India. A place called Dehradun, I think. Point being, he has managed to avoid any kind of like deli belly, I suppose, the entire time he was there. Like, not once did he have any stomach issues whatsoever. He literally got ill from the plane food on the last plane, which was literally his plane home. It's the most him thing ever that he avoided any issues the entire time he was there, then got ill from the food on the plane on the way home. Just tremendous work. An Irish scout. Ireland, what we want really is lower league England. Legitimately, Billy Child, I reckon that some of Ely City's players could probably get in our team at this stage. Oh. I feel like what we really need... Great scout, but he says the player is shit, but the attributes are good. Been a scout. No, just trust your instincts, right? Scouts at the end of the day are just there to give you an opinion. It's up to you whether you listen to their opinion or not. Even a 2020 scout is still going to give you wrong information 90% of the time, I would say. It's hilarious to top tier bad luck. We just need no agents, no. You see, to a bigger club. Do they actually have higher reputation? No, that's mad. See, Ely City massive. What about the Welsh Ely City? Are they higher or lower? Can I set a recruitment focus? I can't believe I'm doing this, but could I set a recruitment focus? What am I wearing? Oh, basically, I changed into a different jumper because I've been getting chills all morning because of the poisoning. And I was like, oh, I'm going to wear a t-shirt. And this jumper just looks good with a t-shirt underneath anyway, so it keeps me a bit warmer. 850. Oh, really? Okay. Fair enough. I mean, am I, by setting a recruitment focus, even going to find anybody? But there's already no harm in not... We might as well do it, right? I'll do transfer because loan is not really used. I mean, we're never going to find anyone anyway. We want that, I guess, just to see if they can find anybody. Top priority. Just see if he finds anybody. It's only, as you say, it's only going to bring people we already know about. And in fact, he's already filled it in with a few players that we already know. But this is just guys in our league. What we could do, however, is be a proper bastard. That's a striker. But we could... That's also a striker. I mean, of course it's a striker. He's literally a goal scorer. What about... That's also a striker. Man City rebuilds an F25. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can rebuild anything you like, really, can't you? What about Stephen Burks? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Basically, even players in our league don't want to join us, do they? Because we are that bad. Look for an Englishman. We could do. Yeah, we do have one. We do need to do that coaching slot, to be fair. Look for... Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, we need to get a new coach anyway, so we may as well do that. And just try to find a guy who's either... English would be better, because that will give us English knowledge. Well, maybe. Actually, does it even give you knowledge? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? 2 free scout slots. True, we could at least try and do that. If we could get an English coach, maybe an English scout, or maybe a Scottish scout. See if I can... He might be the only English scout there, actually, as it happens. Sorry, only English coach. I don't really know what is going to open up to us in terms of options, but oh, wow, they're both so terrible. We'll go with Mark Seddon if he'll actually sign for us, which he will. Cool. £15 a week. Not bad, bud. Not bad. 2 years at £50 a week. Yeah, Roy's going to give us Anguilla knowledge, but it hasn't really done much for us so far, has it? Let's try... So you say we've got 2 more scout slots. We got... Oh, yeah, we've got a chief scout slot as well. Let's see if we can get an English chief scout, maybe. Recruitment team. Okay, so there's a couple of scouts that are English. I want the guy with the best knowledge. So he's got England and Hello, chat. I'd like to introduce you to everyone's new sleep paralysis demon, Sean Colton. What are these faces, man? Yeah, I think just for that alone... Oh, God. I'm trying not to laugh because... I mean, no one else is going to beat that, are they? In terms of funniness or any kind of scouting knowledge. Anthony Jones and last but not least, Connor Bird. Yeah, there's no way that it was... Why is he shirtless? He scouts you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. So be good for goodness sake, chat. £5 a week. He does it for the love of the game. The love of the game of stalking. I guess we can see if we can find a Scottish guy, maybe? Right, let me just turn off the nationality filter and see if there's anyone that isn't Welsh. Just to give us any kind of knowledge. Oh, that's cool. Curtis Patel could give us Pakistan knowledge. He is terrible at his job, though. So there is that. In fact, is anyone good at their job? Not really, no. Yeah, I don't know if... I mean, to be fair, like... I don't think anyone's going to give us what we want at this stage, but we might as well just take this guy, Thomas Lloyd. Because he's kind of the best of the bunch. We'll make him head scout. Sorry, chief scout. Maybe he'll want £7 a week for this job. Oh, no. He's happy to do it for free. Right, cool. I don't know if we're actually going to get any decent recommendations off of doing this, but I want to see. Yeah, Ceuta, and there's another team. Is it Melilla? Are the two teams that are based in the Spanish exclaves, or is it conclave? No, it's not conclave. That's not the right. It is exclave, isn't it? Which one was the one that Clates did? Was it Melilla? For that video he did last year? Was it the year before? Year before now, wasn't it? Christ. Oh, no, technically it is last year. Okay, there we go. So it's only staying again. Going village to village, exactly. What divisions are they starting? Or one of them in that ridiculous Spanish playoff system league? He says as if he doesn't want to manage in Serie C next. Literally the next job we get is going to be Serie C. There's just no doubt about it. I'm all on the Serie C hype train. I have a horrible feeling that we're going to lose to Pontypridd because as bad as they have been this season, they're expected to be good. Right, so Mark Seddon's going to come in and I can ask to recommend signings. Where do we... Oh, it just goes into the scouting centre. Okay, cool. Mark, please give me some good English players. I beg of you. Yeah, I just want to play in the Serie G playoffs. What's the betting? We accidentally take over a really good side and then we just win Serie G and therefore don't have to play in the playoffs. So Avon Lido have got ahead of us now with that double. They have lost 3 times this season. And that's just scrubby behaviour, if you ask me. Prestatyn Town players, but yeah, I mean, it was worth a go, right? But you're almost certainly right. I don't know how we're going to be able to do any scouting from English players unless we quite literally just go and try and offer contracts to players in English non-league. Oh, I thought it was worth a go. Just see if we can nab anybody off of Ely City. We may have to... Is there a way that you reckon we could punt in the dark on a couple of guys? Ah, they're all happy with that, though, at least. So Lloyd is coming in as well. Someone may appear in the search. Maybe. So Thomas Lloyd is also in. I'll ask him to recommend signing as well. And obviously, your terrifying sleep beast here, Sean Colton, is also going to join us. Because we need to find a... It's very tough without asking. National teams, youth teams. You can't. We tried that, HP. Also, we're not in a window where we can loan anybody anyway because we're not inside the transfer. We're not in a transfer window, so we can't loan players. We can only sign free transfers.
Less than 3.
Ruskin, thank you for the 44 months, my man. That's insanely kind of you. A tier 2, no less. How's it going, friend? It is very... We do have it off, yeah. Release players page. That's not a bad idea, actually. So find some, like, National League sides and look at released players from them. Oh, so, like, youth competitions in England, perhaps. That's not a bad shout as well, actually. Mass trial, yeah. The problem is, given that we're in September now, a lot of them probably would have already got clubs at this point. So where are we looking, really? Are we talking, like, National Under-18 League or something? Or, like younger players released from National League clubs, maybe. So looking through... Ooh. Just search England. Search England. We can't search England. We don't have scouting knowledge of England. Oh, you mean like... Oh, yes. Where is this then? Is it major transfer or is it transfers? Like... And then we filter it by released players, yeah? Or youth departures. Oh. Oh, it does it by month. They'll be there, won't they? And then we look for clubs that aren't, like, good. Unfortunately, these are all too good, I would say, for us. Like, we're not going to get a guy who's released by... That is fucking annoying, because bro is literally playing for South Gower, who are actually in our division. That's amazing. So we could just look at released players, I guess. But then we're starting to get into, like... I could sort it by club, I suppose. That's just... What we're looking for is players like... God, they're all got... I wish there was a way that we could sort it by, like... Their... Actually, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. It's... Basically, I wish there was a way that we could filter out players that have now got new clubs. You'll notice that... Okay, there's one. Okay. Okay, I probably should have just trialed him. What position do you play out of interest, bud? Romario Vieira. Now we're talking. Arthur Okonkwo from Arsenal is good. Yeah, I imagine he is good. He's not going to sign for a second division Welsh side, though, is he? One cap, even better. But no, it would be for Guinea-Bissau, which is still not bad. Who's he? Cambron Celtic. Interesting. Fuck it. I'll do it better with the other ones. I just want to try this out. Okay, £450 a period. Okay, that's insane. Can I set all of these and add them to a shortlist? No. God damn it. But players like... I mean, he's retired. He's not... Wait. Oh, shit. He was the player manager and now he's just the manager. Max 500. Oh, really? Right, let's... Okay. I've got a plan. We're going to make a new shortlist. Releasey Weesey. Make sure that's turned off, otherwise that would cost us a fucking fortune. We'll stagger it. I realize some of these guys have been released by massive sides, but if I just split it down the middle, like that. Oh, there we go. Lists, add to shortlist. Releasey Weesey. Like, obviously some of these guys, Anthony Martial, for example, probably not going to sign for us, but hey, you can dream, right? Oh, good. Cameras decides to shit itself again. Half of these guys are on staffs now anyway. Right, cool. So now we can see who's actually got clubs. Imagine Tony Martial was just like, yeah, why not, lads? Right. Okay, so that's loads of guys with clubs. So I can now remove all of these guys. That narrows it down to 300 play. Wait, the fuck? Is FM just being weird? Which there's a limit to how many I can remove from a shortlist at once. There we go. That's a bit better. So it narrows it down to 200 players. Now, obviously, half of these guys are never going to sign for us anyway. But can we put this on? There are 2 guys who would be willing to sign for us. Maybe. Perhaps. I have a horrible feeling that neither of them will either, but it's Alex Baker and Lewis Lacey. Let's have a look then. You're a fucking Jesus. I'll offer him a trial out of interest. I just want to see how good he actually is. Watch him be a striker as well. Oh, left back. Lewis Lacey. Wanted by Ely. Okay. I'll offer him a trial as well. It is mad that out of all those players, only 2 of them were actually willing to sign for us. That's terrifying. Right. This time I'm not going to make that same mistake, and I will be starting with Evans there. I will also be starting with, obviously, Alan up there. We are a bit lacking in the DM spots now, though. Oh, SEM will start a right back. We could play... Is it not that could play there? Hand's done okay in that role, in fairness. No, for Scotland, not a bad shout, actually. Scotland might, if anything, be better because their reputations will be lower. A lot with the trials. Interact with them. I don't interact with people. That would involve getting involved. I don't do that kind of nonsense. We'll put Declan Evans on the bench instead of Francesco Conti. Who's Charlie Smith? Oh, he was one of those bad loans. We could have a look on Doubtful. I expect at that point, though, it would start to get a bit shitty because what will happen, basically, is they will technically join us, but they would want, like... Okay. But most likely they would want insane appearance fees in order to join us. But that has actually added a lot more options for us, in fairness, so I can't really knock it. Let's have a look. There's Daryl Louise here, centre-back, from the Seychelles. I mean, that's fun. Why wouldn't I just trial them all, except for the 2 guys we've just trialed? I'll just offer them all trials. Most of them will probably say no anyway, so it's really no harm in trying it. Cool. We'll do it one thing at a time. So once we've got those trials in, I'll then clear the shortlist and then try it again with Scotland and so on and so forth. So with fake Irish blood. Are you American, Rob? Trial all 300. Well, they won't join us anyway. Right. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, literally, the fact that the fact that he is Seychellois makes him immediately a better footballer as a result of that. That goes without saying. Yeah, the work permit, this is an issue. Hopefully, because he's from Abingdon, he might not need... I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Hopefully, he doesn't need one, is what I'm saying, basically. We might get lucky. And our boy might not need one. A complaint letter, fair enough. Only halfway through. I expect more than you. Right. Favourites. Oh, that's interesting that we're the favourites now. Wait, why are we the favourites? Weren't we like 11th on the season preview the last time we looked? Oh, it's 13th now. Cool. Oh no, we absolutely will, HP, but I don't want to... I'm going to do it after we've handled this set of trials first. But I think next time what we'll do is we'll just add Scotland, Ireland and Wales into one big one. Because there'll probably be less players anyway, just because there's less clubs that are in leagues. This is going to be a tough-ass game. The one rule... Yeah, I mean, if you find a Seychellois guy, they just know that we've got our boy. The chairman's picture in your page. Oh, the chairman's picture. We do like the Cluj chairman's picture. He's been put out of position. I mean, you're the one that suggested we put him there. Right. This is just a game full of yellow cards so far and nothing else. Jesus, 5 yellow cards in the first half an hour. We're going to give away a penalty now. I can feel it. This is giving push at the back post type of job. Oh, no. I was kind of hoping we'd get the ball off them here, but it's going to be a second phase. Yeah, there it is. Alan Montgomery makes it 1-0. That's unfortunate. But I did feel like this game was not... yeah, we haven't really played that well here. That's the thing, AJ. The thing that makes it better for me is the fact that that is the picture that SI chose to put in the game. It's not from my face pack. They got that picture and it's hard-coded into the game, which is just so much better if you ask me. They saw that and went, yeah, I'll be fine. I can see no issues here whatsoever. Joshy's not having the best game so far, unfortunately, which is a real shame because I have... Oh, go on. Oh, what a header from Kieran fucking Evans. It's 1-1. It's a great ball in, I think, from Essien. Ooh. Never signed or had... honestly, James, Belgium. I've never managed in Belgium, ever, in Football Manager. And I am going to change that in this save. There is no way I'm going to... not managing Belgium in this save. But that's the one nation particularly of the larger nations in Europe as well, that I've never managed in. Oh, sorry, players. Oh, in that case...
Bring on the Flugelcamp.
I don't know, actually. I feel like I've probably signed every single nationality, honestly. More, thank you very much for the follow. Wallace and Fortuna. I've always wanted a good player from St. Bart's. Oh, that's a good save. To be fair, I usually dislike managing in Italy quite a lot. Serie A can be an absolute minefield, but I do want to manage in Serie C. That is... Oh, that's a great bit of play. Are we actually turning it on a little bit here now? I feel like we're just waiting for the moment to launch an unbelievable pass. Go on, Mitchie. Here we go. Oh, now it's champagne football. We're building up to something good here. It's Evans. He's through on goal. He takes an extra touch. Oh, it's a great save again. From never happened. You've clearly never seen Eric Bartos, Rob. Don't know what you're chatting. St. Bart's, yeah. I think there's certain nations where just out of pure... Like that guy from... what was his name? Ludovic Anarose, who was from Guadeloupe, but actually came through at a Guadeloupean club. That guy was something... He was a freak of nature, as far as, like... He shouldn't have been as good as he was. I think, if I recall, I went through and found that he had, like, 150 PA, which is mental from a club in Guadeloupe. So good. The reason I like them is because of the foreign player rules. The way that Italy handles... It might have changed now. The foreign player rules in Italy are a pain in the arse. The last time we managed in Italy on stream was with Atalanta, and it got to the point where... Actually, the most annoying thing that happened with me was when I was with Sassuolo, when it counted as a foreign signing, a loanee I had from the previous year. And I was like, and that then used my foreign player slot. Absolutely insane behaviour. So yeah, that's why I find Italy awkward. Someone wants to know about an MLS save. It certainly wasn't me talking about an MLS save. 5-star Bermudian. Ooh, to be fair, we had a 5-star Anguian in the last save, and he's Roy Fleming. That's the thing. The non-EU and the slots in Italy are just so hard to deal with. And the fact that they're locked in the moment the player joins, there's no like registering the player for it. It just takes the slot. And FM doesn't have a very good interface that allows you to keep track of it. Because what happened for me when I was at Sassuolo is a player that I had loaned to the club last season, I had loaned the previous year, because there was a crossover point where technically he was still at the club, he counted as a foreign player for the next year. It was insane. He wasn't even with us.
Do not hate me. I am familiar
Mental
with over
behaviour.
600 dance moves, and
And we're actually playing quite well again here. Malzir, thank you very much for the follow. Dutch, I've not... I mean, look at that. We're winning again. Are we kind of good? We've actually turned it on again. That's a brilliant ball in again. Was that Evans? Yeah, there was Kieran Evans this time, I think. But look, Kai Joseph at the back post. Bang. Oh. And our next game is actually quite a winnable one, if I recall. If we were to win our 4th consecutive game, suddenly it starts to get very interesting. Oh, go on, Joshy. I mean, he's got no one up there with him, to be fair. A team of Evans. We're getting pretty close to it. I say getting pretty close. We have 3 of them, which is a decent amount for your starting 11. Oh, thank God for that. Joint ownership stuff. Oh, it could be, yeah. Yeah, Pontypridd, you'd think they would be a tough team to play given that they're the relegated side, but they're in the relegation zone at the moment and have not had a best season. Yeah, MLS for me is just not a league I have a great deal of interest in managing in. Oh, here we go. Go on, 3-1 here and we are golden. Alan, go on, Joshy. That's an absolutely woeful pass. You're going to have to do better than that if you expect me to play your mode again. That's nice. This is good build-up. Again. Oh, look at this from Erhan. That's nice. Right, this feels like something Josh could get on the end of, potentially. Now he's in a good position. Oh, no. That has to... He's got to bury that. That was the perfect chance. God damn it, man. It was a great ball in. Alan was exactly where he was supposed to be as well. That is the most unnecessarily powerful... Oh, my God, it's 3. Kai Joseph and Kieran Evans again. Kieran Evans is fucking spectacular, by the way. Like, he has been brilliant so far. It's 3-1. That was brilliant. I particularly enjoyed the overly aggressive header here from Josh Allen. Like, when he brings this under control, look at the power he puts into this header for literally no reason. But Kai Joseph scores his 2nd goal of the game. Oh. Oh, yeah, Liga MX would have been so much more fun, I would have thought. Now it's 3-1. Look at us go. I'm hoping this is just going to... Please don't concede a penalty. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. James is struggling a little bit. I love non-league football. Well, no, non-league. I love lower league football in FM because... Especially at this level, because it has no idea. The relegation is... Oh, true. I forgot that they do that in... Did they do that in Argentina as well? Or is it just Mexico? Go on. Out your feet for Evans. This was like the type of game... Oh, that's a good pass. It's Williams. It's 4-1 and Charlie Williams has now scored. What on earth? Our goal difference is actually starting to look quite healthy. Tell you what, just having a bit of aerial threat in this league is crucial. Also, Erhan again, despite not even being really good for that role, look at that, outside of the left foot. Bang. He just gets a lot of assists. Like, he shouldn't be as good as he is, given that he's literally playing with grey stars in this role. But he's absolutely smashing it. It's a little bit disappointing that Joshy hasn't managed to score a goal in this game, though. That's what I would say. Everyone else is contributing. Our entire backline appears to be on yellow cards too, which is less than ideal. This would actually put us 2 points clear. And it'd be a win against a team that are sort of around us. How they ship football in this. I hope it's... I mean... Obviously, I hope it's better. But I'm not sure what better looks like, I suppose. Obviously, I won't take off Joshy. He's going to get the full 90. I just want to avoid a red card if I can. We don't really have any more DMs. God, I hope we can get some DMs in Jan. This, well, I mean, we'll certainly be the first team to do anything good with this formation. I actually had a comment on the last VOD, and I sort of wanted to address this, and it was basically saying that, you know, it'd be better if we just stuck with the same team the entire way through the save, but I really cannot stress this enough. It is a journeyman save. The whole idea is to move from club to club, right? That's one of the things I like about these saves, is that we get to experience different options and different teams and different leagues and different styles of football, and I think that's part of the fun of these types of saves, right? Oh, as if. Wait. It's not 5-1, incredibly. It should have been 5-1, but it wasn't. Oh, yeah, if this was another sport, he'd get the hockey assists every time. Oh, we are. We're feeling good. Like, we're 4-1 up here. There's not a great deal of time left for us to throw this away either. Have we got Welsh-specific ad boards too? That's kind of dope. Not the best game from Joshy. Oh, that was really solid. The defense has definitely improved. Like, we were just riding our luck towards the start of this save, but now it feels like the defensive side of things has actually really picked up. We're actually top of the league. And now we're winning games and deserving to win them. That's like 4 in a row where we've been the better side. Yeah, so most of them are saying no, but not all of them. Bateson said no. It's got FIFA packs to open. Berger has snubbed us. So Louis Lacey is coming in. Alex Baker. So not all of them have said no. Nathan Pond is 39. Oh my god, I forgot about Nathan Pond. Okay, so we got a few of them. Let's see if they're any good. Nathan Pond would be very fun. Jesus Christ. I mean, you're a striker, which is literally meaningless to us, but that's cool. Louis Lacey. Okay. Luis, I see you. This is more like it. Baker as well. You're also a striker, so again, useless to us, but that's better. Nathan Pond. Oh, but he's also Nathan Pond, right? No, I don't think we've got to worry about relegation now, but I'm now starting to feel like, oh, we're actually in a battle here. Ooh, Trey Williams. Damn, there's some good players here. Oh, here we go. This should be some of the... Oh. Wow. Cheers, lads. Just tell us about some players from the same league as us who are all a bit naff. Pondy seems like a good signing no matter what. Let's see what Pondy wants. Plus he's 39, which makes him even more fun. Regular starter. Okay, good. He's aware of his foibles. Come on, Pondy. That's silly. He's not negotiating with me in any way. Yeah, true. Oh. I'm not allowed to do that, apparently. And I can't add any clauses in either. That's weird. What about an unused sub fee? There we go. We need the depth anyway. International cap. Oh, we can't. He actually has like 13 caps from Montserrat, was it? Right, now I can clear the shortlist up again. Do the same thing for Scotland and well, Wales as well, I suppose. We want released players for, well, it's June really, isn't it? Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, June's the one. Or is it? Oh, no, it's May. May's the one. Wait, did we do May for England or... Let's, I think we did June for England, you know. I actually wonder if there's more English players we could have had. Did this just reset? I'm starting to wonder if we missed out on a lot of English players, potentially. I swear there was an FM YouTuber that had Nathan Pond in a save. Or was it a FIFA? I swear he's got some relevance. I do just want to check England. English June. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, right. England's got barely none. Barely none. Barely any. Right, we'll do Wales as well. I don't think Wales is going to be super helpful to us because we probably do know about these guys already. Looks like Wales actually wasn't that many. Oh, it's 300 people. It's just not that many. Northern Ireland as well, yeah. Republic of Ireland would be a bit more difficult because of work permits, no? Or do they have a special dispensation? It's been a while since I've had to deal with them. Right, released players. Oh, dear. It's looking more like a June one. Yeah, I don't know if Irish players need them. Let's have a little look at Ireland anyway. Can't hurt. Obviously, it's a summer league, so we'd have to, like... It's like January or December. A lot of these guys, I'd be amazed if they had contracts. Oh, wait. There isn't really a lot of them anyway. That's not really... Yeah, that's a bit pointless for us doing that. But we use the other ones. At the very least, that's given us 900 guys. People say, no, there has, because we're in the second season of the save. Oh, unless Ireland starts late because of the weird fixture stuff. Right. That's 99 guys that are interested. Wow, okay. 179 that are doubtful. Okay. In that case, fuck it. There's 99 of them that are interested. That's way loads. Ah, there's loads of clubs. So we'll get rid of the guys with clubs. Immediately. Northern Ireland, that would make sense, yeah. This might allow us a little bit of extra scouting, at least. Jesus Christ, that's like way over half the list. Right, there we go. Oh, good. Cheers, FM. You fucking horrible bastard. What I'll do instead, actually, is I'll just filter it by the people that want to join us and remove the ones with clubs from this screen instead. Because the other ones we don't care about anyway. Right, 74. Dominates the league. There isn't really an answer to that question, Mike Drag. We leave when we want to leave, right? I don't see us being sacked by them this season, given that we're top of the league currently. It's more likely that if we were to get them promoted, that would be a great little stepping stone to do a second season with them. Sorry, a season in the top flight, and then to try to use that to build into get a Serie C job or something, if I can, anyway. Right, so this is who's left. We could have Nathan Jones. Do we just try and loan? Do we just try and trial all of these guys? Yeah, the coaching quality is so shit that even having like 100 trialies won't make any difference, pretty much. Brilliant and horrible news, Dan. Ah, that sucks. But he's also excellent, depending on which piece of news you're specifically referring to. I will offer them trials. So I'll remember that, because we can only have 30 on offer at any one time, right? So we'll have to wait until those guys accept or decline and then go from there. Kay Bullen, thank you very much for the 20 months. How the devil are you, friend? There's also another Evans in here, by the way. So bear that in mind. He pretty much is a must sign at that stage. I like the fact that we've had to do some really outside the box thinking as far as recruitment. Some of these guys should be pretty decent. Ah, well, that is really shit, Dan. But think of this as dodging a bullet, right? Because now you know that information and you can be rid of her. And focus on other stuff and focus on you. Look at it as a blessing in disguise, right? Wow, these guys are not very good. Alex Gammond. It's like a knockoff version of the former Scottish Prime Minister or whatever his name was. Yeah, these guys are not good at all. Oh, there we go. There's one. Chris Calvert. Okay, one good. This is Gerard McVeigh. But if we only find a couple of okay players out of this, I'll let him stay. Some of these phase pack pictures are genuinely terrifying. How far do we get? We got a good amount. I say that. Put it this way. We're top of the league, which is the most important thing. As of today, we're actually playing quite well. On Thursday's stream, we were getting quite lucky and getting results. But today, we've been winning games whilst also being the better side. So it feels like it's just a case of getting the team to bed in a little bit has made a huge difference to us. I'd have been better off just like terminate all these at the same time rather than doing them one by one. It's fine for when I'm doing like a couple of guys here and there, but when I'm doing like 30 at the same time, I think in future I'll just do them in batches instead. But, oh no, shocked, absolutely, yeah. That's the thing. Like Hadrian said, that means that something that matters to you is actually going right, and that's something you have control over. So screw other people that want to be arseholes to you about it. Like, you know what I mean? You're doing great, man. Just keep it up. And you'll find someone better that respects you and isn't a dick, you know? So I wouldn't give it more thought, truthfully. Didn't we try to sign Sean Hanbury at the start of the save? I swear he was one of the few players we knew about. He must have been one of the ones from Wales. I think we've only got one good player out of this whole batch. But that's okay. Hello, Pogs. How are you feeling, my love? Don't double dip. Yeah, what I should have done is... remove them from the shortlist after I'd offered the trials. That would have been smarter. So, offer the trial here, and then remove from shortlist while I've done it. That way I don't end up doing them again. Am I feeling, not as bad as I did earlier. I think the painkillers have, once again, have done a bloody incredible job of lifting the symptoms for whatever reason. I've never had painkillers be so efficient and actually do a job. It's weird. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, hang on. There's this guy here. This must be him, right? Surely. Poison antidotes. I think he's less likely to have the antidote. But I shot myself. That sucks, Bruins. But what I'm saying, right, is that there is a POG out there for all of you. Just not my specific POG, but there is a POG. POG is the greatest human being that's ever existed, right? And that means that there's another POG out there for all of you. He's POG's dealer, maybe. Grenades, I assume they're also from St. Lucia, right? Oh, they're not. They're actually from Antigua. Like, yeah, you have to just sort of know that better things exist out there for you, right? I referred you for... It was a bit late on this one anyway. But yeah, there he is. Mr. Vino. These are all the trials ending. We might potentially get a usable player or two out of this. At least they're all saying yes this time, but that might be because they're all absolute bobbins. I'm noticing a theme on some of the face pack pictures. God, look at the number of... What the fuck? I have so many questions, Morgan. What is this face pack picture? It's not the first one I found like that. He's like a Sith Lord, yeah. I hope he's good now. Is a Macbeth coming? Oh god, no. Fair enough, Hotlevad, but like, I'm just saying, there's a lot to be said for having a POG. She is the best human being. When she's not poisoning you, she's the best human being alive. Okay. Nikki Palmer looks right. These ones look slightly better. Maybe not, actually. Oh, okay, there we go. There's Craig Macbeth. There's a couple of potentially good high PA. And we do need to sort of mention that. Bailey Locker. Okay. It is a hell of a caveat, Pulse, yeah. But it does bear mentioning, right? As far as I know, Tom, Barry Scott isn't involved directly. It was actually Flash. Tommy Malcolm, okay. This is a better batch. Like a much better batch, in fact. Oh, Morgan, he's rubbish. You hate to see it. Where are they? Right, so now I can release from their earthly slumber all of these guys. And maybe not Nick Palmer. I might keep Palmer around. And Owen Round, literally. Then there's a few guys up here. These... Darren Fox is no good. And there's a couple more up here. I'll leave all of those guys alone. And these guys at the top might be crazy good. A terminate all trialist, but no. I don't want you to do bulk things, as we know. Hashtag United. Maybe? I don't know. This guy. No, it seems... I mean, maybe he is in real life. I don't know. I don't think so, but... What's going to triangle hole? Exactly. Like, as much as it was the best, Dan, that just means that you've not actually seen what the best really is, right? You're still young. I didn't know what a good relationship was. I thought I'd had good relationships, and then, again, you get yourself a pog and you realise that actually you don't know what good is sometimes, right? Pog's gone above and beyond in a Christmas present that she's trying to get me. Oh, there's so many filters I wish we had on that screen, DPT. It's crazy. I was actually talking to Mike about this the other day, about how cool it would be if you could have a filter that will allow you to hide players that are not registered. Not unavailable, but not registered. That way you can still show injured players. That way it doesn't do that thing where you end up with like hidden suspended players on your benches and then you can't fill the fucking squad up. Oh, I accidentally released a potentially 5-star guy. That was a bit silly of me. Right, next batch. She does have quite a lot of making up to do, but that, luckily she's letting me drag her to a non-league game on Boxing Day. So I feel like actually that's pretty good going. These guys are fairly young too, actually. There could be some solid quality here. If we can find a guy who's good, young, and... Okay, Josh Morgan. Love this. Look at these. Oh! Oh my God. Northern Ireland are popping off. Less so there, but... Are all these guys just good? Jesus. What a name. Luca Kilvington Ring. Okay. I see you. Oh my God. Caelan Donnelly as well. Central midfielder. Good God. Okay. This is delightful. What match? Ely City versus Soham Town Rangers. The big one. The big local derby in the 9th tier of English football. Yeah, it looks like Northern Ireland is actually going to be our biggest scouting farm. Do they have like a better youth rating or something? Oh dear. Just lower club reps. Oh, I see. So the players... We were able to get slightly better quality of player from them, essentially. Right. Now, the question is whether any of these guys would reasonably want to actually join us. Because obviously, Laken Torres is great, but he's a striker. And so is Alex Baker, annoyingly. I'm just hoping that if we could scout them a bit more, maybe they can play as a number 10. Not televised. I know, Marcus. I was livid. I wouldn't go otherwise. Like, 3 o'clock blackout. The 11 a.m. blackout just for me. Luis Lacey, though, he feels like we try to offer him a deal, right? Star player. Makes sense. Oh my God, he doesn't want stupid money. Oh my God, Luis Lacey. Get in. 2 p.m. kickoffs today. Fulham Southampton is one of them. That much I do know. There's Trey Williams here as well. I want more information on him before I try and sign him because he doesn't... I don't know if he actually plays in a role we can use. Tommy Malcolm. More information on you required too, I would say. Connor Pendergast, though. I mentioned this to Pog with regard to the Saints game later. This game quite literally has 1-1 draw written all over it. Yeah, I'm a Fulham fan, yeah. I reckon it's 1-1. I reckon Saints will still be shit. Not because the new manager's shit, but just because their squad is simply not up to snuff. But I reckon they'll score quite early in the game. Usually a player will score that no one's ever heard of because, yeah, Southampton's squad is very strange. And then we'll spend the rest of the game trying to break them down before Tom Kearney pops up in like the 77th minute or something to get an equaliser. And then we end up with a 1-1. So, yeah. That's what I'm predicting. Marcus Silva staying until now. Oh, he's been brilliant. He's been sensational. Best manager we've had since Roy. Oh, hello. I just got the achievement. You won a Manager of the Month award, which is weird because I would have thought I would have had one of those by now. Wait, who? Oh, is that because he's on the short? Oh, hang on a minute. Right. The last thing we want is to be notified about every single player on this shortlist. Because that's like 800 people. Fulham have looked good for a while, honestly. It does seem like the Malta ones didn't count. Oh, true. That, and don't they also not count if you're in like a custom database or something? God, look at all these. Kai Joseph, he's been brilliant. He's a fun. I can't believe he managed to sign that guy. Ah, okay, yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's the first one I've had. Yeah, Marcus Silva's great. And he doesn't seem like he's getting his head turned in the way that he used to. Like, you know, with the whole, when he was at Watford and stuff like that. Whereas he was offered massive Saudi money over the course of the last 2 summers, and he was just like, nah. I think he actually feels like, and correctly so, that he's building something at Fulham. Fulham are such a fun team right now. Is Nathan Pond? Oh, you love to see it. Nathan Pond signing for Cardiff Drax. 7TV added to your channel. I have something like that. It's not 7TV, it's a different thing like that. But also, I have loads of free emote slots onto it anyway. I have quite a lot of extra emote slots now. From back when I had like 900 subscribers nearly at one point. So I unlocked quite a lot of extra emotes during that little spell. See if Pondy's actually any good or not. If nothing else, he's going to be depth for our centre-backs. So I'm totally fine with having Pondy in. I really hope that Luis Lacey is decent, though, because he could give us so much extra options. Maybe more next year. Yes, exactly, yeah. No, I still have loads of slots available. I just, you know what, that's all right. He's not able to, like, move or anything, but his actual technical and mental attributes are far and away beyond this league. The Pedalo, but it's technically still in there. Solid backup captain. Nice. I feel like Nathan Pond is just a player that you see quite a lot involve. Ooh, who are you? Oh, okay. He's fun. Lewis Harling. Oh, he's on £70 a week. Hang on. How can you possibly be on £70 a week at a non-league side? That's true. 2 pace. It's double 1 pace. So actually, he's twice as good. The Mountain of Montserrat. Regular starter. They love asking about the coaching staff, don't they? £40. Okay. Fuck it, why not? Well, I mean, he is 39 years old and he's a centre-back. Maybe what players want to sign for you. The issue, Chris, is that I think oh, shit. Wait, what? Oh, no. Please don't do this to me. This guy... Where's he supposed to play? Central midfielder. Fuck's sake. I guess I'll bide some time there. They're going to end up recalling him as well. Because I think originally I was going to play him as a central midfielder, but he's just so much better in that DM role. It was even slower. He might have been. What was he called, Jonesy? There were some pretty slow ones in there. Have we had a massive break at you and Jones? Oh, maybe. Were you the one that was at, was it Carnarvon? Yeah. Yeah, I think you were pretty bad. Yeah, the issue is because the guy's a lone player. I think at this rate, we're probably not going to need as many lone players anyway, because I'm hoping that at least one of the guys that we've signed or will hopefully be signing in the coming weeks will be good enough that we won't have to worry about it so much. Pond, as if he's just been... Hang on, does that mean he's not retired from international football? Immense. That's amazing. I also love that he only made his international debut 5 years ago. Which means he made his international debut at 34. Oh, these saves are super fun, though. Like, I would never stop recommending them, as if he's gaining stuff. The amount of fun you get with these. Like, because there's so many different stages of fun in it, too. Right, okay. So Pondy's straight on in there instead of Bates, which is perfect. So we get a bit of a... Some changes to the squad, which is not always ideal. I'm just going to go with that lineup, actually. Oh, wait, no. We want Jonathan Evans instead of Matt Stoney. Do I want to put Declan in? Probably not, right? Maybe on the bench, though, instead of Conti. A lot of upward hours. I'd say it's gone pretty well, HP. We got a load of guys. We've got about 15 guys on trial. Some of them, we're actually trying to sign up one guy right now. The others I want a bit more information on before I can sign them. But there's one guy I'm just like, yeah, we're signing him no matter what. We've already signed up Nathan Pond from doing it. I think we might be able to fill our squad out a little bit more with some of them. I'm going to start Essien again. Like, Essien's got 3 assists in 3 starts. He's just so much more, yeah. Yeah, the reason I released the base game today, obviously I'd do that anyway, but it was the only way that I could release it to kind of give you guys the database, because I couldn't actually release the database itself. Point of announcement, nah. Well, not yet anyway. Like, no one's really the only player for me that's actually had that kind of connection so far is Josh Allen. Few Italians at this club. What? At the other club? Maybe? It would be funny if there was. Let's have a look. Mike Morrison is he's just not very good. At ours? I don't think so. It's mostly Welsh dudes, really. Even the guys that don't sound Welsh actually are. Essien's obviously Ghanaian. So, yeah, well, that's the other thing about, also, shout out to this guy here, Reese Honey Jones. Big fan of that. Mazzoni. Conti is from San Marino, and Mazzoni is English. Alan Judge is not having a great time at Mariska, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't sign him next season if we go to the top flight, potentially. In fact, has it really, Holofab? That's awesome. It seems like a lot of people have genuinely been really into the OTI stuff. I suppose it's possibly just because it's been a while since I've done it, and the channel has grown quite a lot since the last time I did an OTI. Yeah, Massimo Mazzoni. Do you mean you don't know a guy called Massimo Mazzoni? Good lord. You've never been to Little Italy? Excuse me, chap. Need to grab a Beppis in a minute. Right. This is a big one. Punch in the face. Oh, we don't know that we haven't. I mean, they're going with a back 5. Right, come on, let's have it. The usual partnership. Oh, that's a penalty. Does he do it again? Knowing full well that the last time he put Josh Allen on a penalty, he missed it. I think he does, you know. Statistically, he's bound to score one eventually. Right. Come on, Joshy. Did he just do a thrust into the air? Josh Allen, from the spot, scores. Josh Allen makes it 1-0 with his 4th goal of the season. He's a happy boy. And chat, you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It's time for Josh Allen mode. Eat your heart out, ED7. Tremendous. We love it. Ah, that's better. See, we could have had that so much earlier if we just scored the earlier one. Mikey, thank you for the 56. I need to press the damn Josh Allen mode again. Oh, wow, how have we not conceded there?
If my months were bits of encryption, I'd have been obsoleted in 2002 by ICE 128.
There you go. You learn something new every day. That is indeed. I wanted you to all feel the poison that I'm feeling. I think we're going to concede relatively soon because they've actually started this game really strongly. We are never going to clear the ball, are we? This is like being stuck in purgatory. We are simply unable to clear the ball. Eventually a goal will just happen through the sheer force of that. What on earth was that touch? Oh, hello. Imagine if we scored off of this in the end. After all that build-up, we're the ones that get the goal or something. That was no highlight. Good lord, look at it. They're quite a good side. I think we lose this game. I'm pretty certain that we end up losing this game. Although, as things stand, we would actually go 5 points clear. Oh, that's a shocker. That's a red. He's gone. Send him off. Send the dirty bastard off. There we go. Straight red for Mr. Morgan. What an absolute coward. This is a big opportunity for us to keep this winning streak going. That was, yeah, horrendous tackle. We've really done nothing in this first half either, but hey. Pondy's done well, though. 6.8. He's led the line nicely at the back. Captain Morgan sent off, yep. Yeah, no wonder they're down there. They have Owain Joe. Oh, no, they don't have Owain Hughes, though, do they? Right. I don't know. I just feel like this is the kind of game that we're not still going to be like 1-1 in the end. Oh, here we go. SEN. Josh is making a run and he's lost the ball twice. That's fine. They do have a guy called Lemon. Yeah, I don't know what his actual... Mackenzie Lemon. Which does sound like a breed of lemon, to be fair. I think this would actually be our 5th straight win. That is it wouldn't be, though, because with passing like that, you've got no chance at all. God, the touches out in front of them are so bad. They're going to score here, aren't they? It's just going to be a tap-in. Oh, okay, good save. 78-year-old player. You love to see it. That's the dream. I dream of being able to sign a guy like that. Jonathan Evans has struggled a little bit here. The problem is, even though they've got 10 men, it isn't really going to make them any less solid defensively because they've just taken off one of their front men. So hopefully they should be worse going forward, and hopefully we can just see this out as a 1-0 victory because of that penalty. But I do worry about us from a defensive standpoint sometimes. Who's this random chap here just doing star jumps on the touchline all by himself? Oh no, that's a great pass. As if they're actually able to, like, bring all these passing moves together now. They're definitely going to score a banger any minute now. I think here it comes. Oh! That was a good effort. Right, I think Subby's freshen it up. We'll get Philly Boy on. I might even get Match Zelkering just because he does do a good job. And I forgot about Reece Anthony. We'll go for Keeney Mills, maybe? And then Mazzoni, naturally, on the left-hand side. That's fine. As her Christmas present. Oh, that's not ideal, unless that's something she was looking forward to. I'm not really sure how to respond to that, honestly. Yeah, we've been trash. But a win's a win if we get it. Although it looks like Baglan are now winning as well. A slight little gap is starting to emerge now. It seems like it's a bad day for relationships, isn't it? Or it's actually not a new thing and people are just feeling more comfortable sharing, and that's good either way. And that's, you know. Mr. Josh Alamod, you did, yes, I gave him a penalty and it was enough to get us the dub in the end because we were actually really bad. But that red card was definitely helpful in this game. It's the curse of the poison. Yeah, exactly. Okay, 3 points clear. This is good. Yeah, I forced it a little bit. It wasn't like a purebred Alan mode. 8 unbeaten now. Hey, look at that. We're 3rd on the XG table now. We're back up where we should be. These guys, mad that they're not doing better than they are. Yeah, the moment she tries to kill you, you know it's literally going downhill from there on, pretty much. Grief guys, apparently so, yeah. Also, Scott, sorry, I did see that in chat. What is the important question? I'm curious now. And a little bit worried. This is the second tier of Welsh footy. But it's quite a gap between us and, say, some of the big teams. At the very, like the New Saints, for example. Can I be... Well, yes. I believe what happens is it will be passed down to her. But then I suppose if she is responsible for my death, then actually, maybe she wouldn't get the stream. Make your relationship stronger? Maybe. But Pog and I aren't married yet. Yeah, I could get my sister to take it over. I'm sure she'd be totally down with that. Given that she doesn't know how Twitch works. Any good results for us there? Ely win again. Fact is, we've got 24 points on the board. Sell it to half. When are you going to get married? I don't know, really. When we can afford to, really. That's the thing. It's like, it's a question of when we can afford to. Although that pizza van that was in the market yesterday Pog was... I'm totally down for having them at our wedding. Lack of first... Oh, that's okay. Honestly, bro. Just recall him. Married on a day. It's free. Right, isn't it? Yeah. It's not like I even want a big wedding, right? It's just things are just expensive. All those Big Macs. Oh, I'd be tempted to do that, honestly. Should be worthy. Maybe, yeah. I can't remember. The next time I suppose she's technically coming over next week, but that's for the housewarming. I'll probably have to shut the PC on for that just because there'll be too many people that could potentially mess with my setup. COVID wedding. Yeah, I went to Viking's wedding during COVID. This was a little bit later, but like literally at the actual registry office itself, it was literally Viking, his missus, her parents, and then me and Dean from chat. That was it. It was very strange. And then actually at the actual reception later that day, it was just literally close family. It was like, I think there was 11 of us in total. It's very strange. Oh, we got a week off there. No, not 2 matches, Matt. One will do. 4 guests is insane. Yeah, this was like October 2021, so it wasn't like height of COVID wedding. It was like they obviously postponed it for obvious reasons, but it was still very surreal. Twitch wedding, just live stream the whole thing. No, I want to give Pog the wedding. Just remember the pizza. Wait, the pizza? When did we have pizza, Mikey? Am I just like misremembering that evening? Why is my everything else? Yeah, well, yeah. I remember going to my auntie's. Oh, the dodgy kebab place. Yes. No, you're right. It was like the sweetest pizza I've ever had. The dumpster pizza. I love that you remember that, Asher, more than I do. Yes, you're right. The dumpster pizza. It tasted like it should have been in the dumpster, honestly. Two days of Syria Island, 3 consecutive years and qualified the use it. Basically, Scotland, no. I don't think that could actually happen. Unless you're just using the editor to change player values. Because that's just simply not how... Even with the most overpowered tactic, you physically couldn't do that. Because the way that FN works. But put it this way, right? It was insanely difficult for me to win back-to-back Champions League with Sirens when we were literally the best team in the world. So, yeah, no. Oh, hello. It's interesting, we were just talking about Daniel Manisian earlier. Man has just got himself a loan to Unio Esportiva a lot. It does, it's about the narrative, Paul. But yeah, no, I don't. But also, what I will say, Scon, is who cares? Like, it's a single-player game. Although, I must admit, if you're like bragging about things you've achieved, that's slightly different. But at the same time, I don't really care, right? It's a single-player game. Go on, Dan. Hit me with your idea. OP tactic. Oh my god. That's insane. Luis Lacey is going to make us much, much better. Even though he still isn't that great, but he does have really nice physicals. 14 acceleration in this league is basically like insanely good. That's great. Oh, wait, don't you even... You're a center... Allay my fears. I mean, he's not going to take your playing time because you're not getting any anyway. To be fair, you couldn't really have them all be built at the same time anyway, just because, of course, but if they're all built, then none of them are, right? Yeah, he's really good, actually, which is perfect for us. Hello, Stewie. How's it going? How is it going, my friend? Stewie, it was you that had the Cole Palmer ridiculous database, was it not? Or was that Bagpuss? I forget. Yeah, I mean, I'm going terribly, but the save is actually going tremendously well. Not you. Maybe it was Bagpuss then. I think it was Bagpuss. I'll have to ask Bagpuss about that. Peak Sirens, yeah. I mean, I suppose at that point, they're all sort of competing with each other, I suppose. Who was it that had the Cole Palmer non-league issues? Shay Lacey. Is he really? That was you. Yeah, have you got a save file of that anywhere, Bagpuss? Because I was really curious about that. Because it's the sort of thing that would suit very nicely in my Weird Things Found in FM save series. Oh, so Lewis Harling is actually going to join us. He would be really, really good in central midfield. Annoyingly, he can't join us till January because he's actually got a club. Better person to pick San Marino over Italy. They wouldn't, basically. You essentially can't do that. Even with the most OP tactic, it still wouldn't work. Because there's just too much random chance. And OP isn't that OP. Like, even the most OP, like FM Arena, FM Career tactics aren't that OP. They'll make you perform well above average, but they won't make you win, like, the Premier League with a non-league side, you know? Yeah, maybe Staff's just back. Another footballing brother. Here at Flint. I don't know. I think our Lacey looks pretty decent, though. Mourinho in a Tycoon takeover at Mansfield in the Championship. That's funny as hell. I hope we do get some random stuff like that. In FM, yeah, I'm skeptical about the timeframes on that. Like, people winning the World Cup with San Marino is entirely possible, but it's the timeframes. Like, you could definitely do it in like 50 years, probably. But it's when you see people doing it in like 10, it's like, you just didn't know, did you? But also, who cares, right? I wonder if Mourinho is in this save, actually. Ah, yeah, that happens quite a lot, doesn't it? Is Sean Dyche still in charge of Chelsea? Yes, he is. I think it's very likely that... I don't think he even probably saves Scum. It's more likely that he's just used a third-party editor, like FMRTE or something, right? In our youth team. No. No, I do not. We had no players in the youth team when we joined, so the first chance we're going to get some players in the youth team is literally going to be when we get our youth intake. Right, we're playing Conwy. Nope. But I will probably start Luis Lacey over Mitchell today, just to try him out. I know he's going to be a bit weird on his wrong foot, but I still think he could do a job. Update to the system. No, he didn't, HCast, because those databases are notoriously buggy anyway, and there was really no advantage to me using one of those, because then we wouldn't have been able to use all the custom databases we had. So no, this is just like a normal start of FM24 type of save file. I feel a bit bad for Nathan Pond, actually. Is Pond even on the bench? Where is Pondy? Did he get injured? Corner glitch. There is definitely a corner glitch for sure, but even so, at the end of the day, I just don't think it matters all that. Oh, international. Of course, he's on international duty, isn't he? Yeah. Sorry, it's weird getting international duty players in the Welsh second tier. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. Here's his summary. That is mad. Yeah, sucks. If you had a version where he was still at Cookham Dean and wasn't retired yet, that would have been perfect for that series. But yeah, if you guys do run into any kind of weird shit, let me know and I'll happily add it into the TikTok series, provided you give me your permission to do so. Because that seems to be going quite nicely at the moment. Well, the social stuff. Terrible result. That's funny. That'll have to do. Oh no, what's that, Harold? I feel a bit bad for Phil Stanton, actually. He's a good player, but Harold just does bits. It's phone or console one. I don't know. At the end of the day, like, people can claim whatever they want about FM. I'm not really bothered. I don't see FM achievements as actual achievements for the most part, really. It's just kind of a fun... It's the end of the day. It's a fun video game that we like playing, right? Yeah, no, if you do find any crazy nonsense, let me know. See you later, Hadrian. We were probably going to finish in... I don't know, we were going to finish at like 1:30 today, weren't we? So I'm actually doing okay. I'm surprised that I've been able to push on as long as I have, honestly. I have started to feel a little bit less poisoned. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, no, I nearly started bloody Jake Jones. Why has my assistant got against Jonathan Evans? Nah, it would need to be an... I don't even have the save file for that anymore. No piss, but yeah, that's probably more to do with the fact that I think I was very dehydrated the last couple of days. Despite drinking loads of water, I think that the chemical poisoning sort of made me quite... maybe drink a lot more water, but also weirdly used it, I guess. Like, I don't need a pee at all, despite the fact I'm drinking more than I normally do on stream. It's made me absorbent. Exactly, yeah. I'm like an sponge now. Have we lost a single game on stream today? God, look at some of these face pack pictures. I thought that was Tom FM for a second. I'm sorry, Tom. I feel like I've done you dirty there. So, it's got Matt Busby here. Oh, it actually... it actually is Matt Busby. There you go. Matt Busby in goal here. Oh, I'm never been cleaner on the inside, tell you what. No, it's true. I'm worried if I go downstairs, they'll be like swinging paint cans and stuff. Instantly wins. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to do it back to back to back to back to back like that. It's like, I've done some back-to-back promotion stuff in the past. I'd like to think that I'm an okay, maybe even potentially above average FM player, but it's not, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have those save files anymore, Bearded Child, so I'm hoping that... The fact is, with the save that we've got here, this save file is so massive, we're bound to just run into random nonsense when doing lookups. So I feel like that'll be able to give me so much... Wasn't a meme. No, it's a real thing, Dan. Sorry, I should stress, I literally did get poisoned. Top 5 league after promotion. Yeah, it's... particularly as the squad would sort of obviously have been worse anyway. My God. Connor James, 1-0. Just this team, man. Isn't James one of the DMs? Yes, he is. Essentially, Pog used concentrated cleaning fluid, and I didn't realise that she hadn't diluted it, and And I was basically in an unventilated room for 3 hours that was basically full of fumes. So that's fun. Pog just breaching the Geneva Convention, as you do. Oh, it's going to be a pen. Do you know what? I'm not going to cheese it this time. I'm going to let the game decide who takes the pens. Pass up. No, thankfully, she got home and we realised what had happened before that happened. But I felt I'd been in there much longer, potentially. Because I was starting to get, like, severe respiratory problems. The eyes were really starting to go as well. It doesn't help that I can't smell for the most part. Good finish though from the penalty. 2-0 up. We're legitimately, yeah. For 3 hours while Pog was working. Yeah, pretty much. So I basically, it was just flash, but it's just as well I wasn't like... It's actually just as well that I was on a proper hyper-focus day and was literally working upstairs until like 6:30 that day. Some days I'd come downstairs at like 4 if I'm really struggling. So in a way, it kind of saved me from getting very unwell. A urinal cake. Jesus Christ. Was it at least a urinal gatto? Oh no, I'll massively laugh about it once I'm not feeling so horrendous. It's like being hungover. Cock monster, we always knew it could happen. I assume this is like a regen thingy that you can do. Once we knew that we had like jockey monster as a possibility, we knew that cock monster was available as an option. Look at us actually playing well again. I can't believe it. It's just, we've actually found something that's just kind of clicked and we're just adding better and better players each time. Like, I think Luis Lacey is a nice little addition. Some of these other guys who I hope will be able to sign up as well. Jizz Monster, also possible, yeah. Use instant on non-diabetic under the toenails. Wow, that's odd. Well, I mean, hey, I guess if you're planning a murder, then there you go. We're actually doing quite well in the cup here. We weren't expected to get past... Or is this the one we have to do well in? I can't remember. There's 3 bloody cups in Wales, and I forget which is the one we're supposed to do well in. But I don't know if we're playing bloody insanely well here. I might bring on our boy. And maybe give Luis Lacey a little bit of a break. Maybe get Keeney on. Matsoni as well. Say the other side just in case. We knew Cock Monster was available. It's true. Who's losing? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin saying that. But at least they've conceded 2 goals to a double-barreled guy. 1 for each. One was Blackwell, one was Jones. I actually think we might get a 3rd goal here. This is about the most complete performance we've had for a little while. Oh, here he is. Come on. I really do think that Machelka is actually such a good player as well. Pull it back. Oh, he's going all the way. Oh. Oh my God. Connor James has scored twice from DM today. This is tremendous. Just casually 3-0 up away from home in the cup. No biggie. What do you reckon? Welsh Cup win? Get into Europe this season with Cardiff Dracs? Potential? This is a great finish as well. Full volley. The keeper's never getting that anyway, but we're 3-0 up. We're playing some really nice stuff these days too. Also, Jofo is having an absolute mare of a day. I guess it shows that tactical familiarity does truly matter. Because over the last few games, it's just... Oh, here we go again. Wait a minute. Mitchell's a bit unnecessary. Like, I don't know why he's... Whoa, God, we're just throwing bodies in. Left and right now. Williams, that is not a penalty. Holy shit. Aaron. Thank you for the 25 bits. Yeah, I don't know. If I'd used this at the World Cup, we'd have won the whole bloody thing. It's Joseph now for the hat-trick, I think. Bang. Oh, no, it's not a hat-trick, is it? He's got 2 today. That's his 4th goal of the season. We're 4-0 up away from home in the cup here. 2 penalties will do that, but still. Yeah, 2 for James, 2 for Joseph. I'm genuinely, like, baffled by how good we're playing now. Kai Joseph is really good because he's such a strong defender. Oh, hello. Go on, 5-0. It's 5-0. Charlie Williams makes it 5-0 Cardiff Dracs. Jesus, look. Jean-Pierre Papin. Nice. Apart from the paint huffing, Saturday was actually really... Well, obviously I felt like shit the entire day, but we went into town. We had the whole thing with the coffee stuff where the lady remembered our order and Pog's name, which was really nice. Had a little look around, got some like trinkets and stuff for Em's parents, for Em's mum for her birthday. Then we went all the way over to Toaster to visit my sister and see my family, which was nice. Went out for lunch at this Turkish restaurant, which was delicious. Go on. Oh my God, it could have been 6. Pog is a pretty memorable name. Oh, this is brilliant as well. They have a loyalty scheme at this coffee place in town. And the guy that was behind us in the queue, they were asking, like, oh, what's the name under? He's like, so it's a little embarrassing. It's under my dog's name. And it was brilliant because they were like, coffee for bagel? It was tremendous. Master Go Down says, no, it should be okay now. I hope, anyway. Rare the Pair, V3. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I did the Tide Pod challenge. The challenge for me is not eating them. Not eat. Okay, do you know what I'm trying to say? Words are difficult. Coffee for bagel? Well, yeah. There's so many beautiful dogs around. Because everything's really dog friendly here as well. Pog spent about 3 or 4 minutes just petting this giant white husky. Beautiful. And I can't believe that she did this. She didn't find out the dog's name. Like, how? That would be the first thing I'm asking. Robert King. Oh, as if. Wait, how did you manage to... Did they just loan him outside of a window? I feel even more annoyed by this now. Rookie error. To be fair, we see this dog around all the time, so that's her next goal. 3rd round draw. We got £1,000 for that. Look at us go. How much debt are we in? Oh, wait, we have positive money? I guess when you're not spending anything on wages, it does kind of help. This was the actual good cup. This is the JD Cymru... Wait, no, it's not. It's the JD Welsh Cup, which is the only one that we didn't have any real goals in. But we've reached the 3rd round. Robert got recalled because they didn't like the fact that I was playing him as a ball-winning midfielder instead of a ball-winning midfielder. It was the wrong position, basically. Cardiff Airport, was there? Were they on this list? There's Airbus UK. They're a particularly famous one. Did they get knocked out? I'm sure they're on here somewhere. That's too many consonants, lads. Above us. Oh yeah, Cardiff Airport. Jesus. And hang on, there's a Newport Corries as well. Love to know. Love to know. Right, who do we get? Avonlido. Do you know what? We could keep going here. Like, we've managed to avoid any top flight sides yet. Naturally, New Saints got really lucky. I say lucky draw. They're probably not playing Llandudno, weren't they? Are these guys just called... Yep. I know. If you're going to be called Cardiff Airport... Also, what a boring badge. It looks like the badge you'd get for a company in a made-up game. How's that even pronounced? Just Quim. 6 games unbeaten. Wait, I swear we're 8 games unbeaten. Oh no, we had that stupid cup game. God, our form has actually been ridiculously good. I think the little tweak to the inverted winger has made a difference, particularly when that inverted winger is Jonathan Evans and not Jake Jones. So a load of trials are finishing there. Oh, we got a week off now. So this must be some Welsh Youth Cup as well. Yeah, it literally is. It's actually even called that. I don't think our under-19 team play in like a league or anything. Also, what under-19 team, Matt? Like, we have one guy in it. In fact, I don't know how he ended up in there in the first place. What was I going to check? Oh, yeah. The trialies. See if anyone's maintained a bit of quality. So these guys are still ridiculous. Yeah, he still can only play as a striker. What about Alex Baker? Ooh. He can play off the right. And he's a hell of a finisher. There's simply no way he's going to want to sign for us, right? Star player, figured. Oh, I don't know about this. Why would you want to improve the goalkeeper specifically? Fine, whatever. What about Trey Williams? Oh, wow, you can play everywhere. You're a fun one. 6'4" too, which is kind of fun. Who's he wanted by? Figured. He's pretty good. The fact that he can occupy all these different roles would be very fun. And he's finishing... Well, they're bad, but they're not that bad. Star player. What? They really do want to strengthen the goalkeepers. Okay, important player. Oh, yeah. This is where we're going to get caught on these ones because they want massively high ones. Just release them. To be fair, I probably should have done on that, but most of the time their appearance fees are going to be way too high anyway. But, hang on, who did Trey play for? Oh, they're a team in Nepal. That's mental. Might have been my son. That's a good point. I might try that next time. As you do. Yeah, just randomly went to Nepal. So he was at Leatherhead, then went to Nepal, and now he's back at Spennymoor Town. Naturally. 10th in the 2000s. Wow. Got relegated. That's eerily similar to what happened to Norwich on my Building a Nation save in Malta, where they got promoted, got into the Europa League, won it, if I recall, or well, they won the Conference League or something, and they got relegated at the same time. And they actually had Inferno in their squad, if I recall. Catman Dunn. What? Tommy Malcolm. Oh, he's good. Wow, he doesn't even want star player. Come on, please, please, please. £45 a period. Oh my God, Tommy Malcolm. Wow, what a player. Pendergrast. He's a physical monster, but he can't play centre-back or any role that we'd really use. It's annoying, though, because he's actually quite good. Might be worth signing him anyway if he wants to be a breakthrough prospect. For £5 a week, essentially. No, nothing wrong with that. What about Caelan Donnelly? He's a weird player. Great natural fitness. Passing's good. First touch is decent. And he's only 19. He might want a fairly low contract as well. Yes. £5. We're actually starting to build an under-19 squad. James Black as well. Ball midfield. Regular start. They're obsessed with. I wish one of these guys was a goalkeeper, honestly. £40 a week. So it's not even that, is it? Bailey Locke. You're also not a goalkeeper. 21. Breakthrough prospect again. We're just building a squad here. Our preseason odds should be going up a little bit, I would have thought. We've got Josh Jones as well. Look at us go. Outcasts, thank you for the 35 months.
Put Pendergrast onto CB training. He should be fine at that level, right?
Not a bad shout, honestly, yeah. Loan him out. Got to get that loan farm started eventually. Like I always say with the loan farm, the best time to start it was yesterday. The second best time is today. We've got Macbeth over here. Yeah, it's actually mad that none of those guys we scouted are bloody goalkeepers. I think the rest of these guys are a little bit mid. Oh, wait, there's one here. Jonah Galbraith. Oh, he's dreadful. 2 aerial reach. Can't loan someone out on a non-contract. I guess we're going to find out. This would certainly help us. At least get a slightly better... to strengthen that squad a little bit more. We're up to 9th now at 33 to 1. As if Pontypridd are still the favourite when they're literally in the relegation places. Although it's pretty tight, really, from about 11th downwards. A semi-loan farm. I'm not sure what that means, but you just start loaning players as soon as you basically can. You need to start it as quickly as possible, really. I think I have more aerial reach in my lungs at the moment than he does. The fact that he was like 5'10" as well, it's like, man can't even get stuff off the top shelf. Okay, Portugal. Calm down, sis. Casapia, 2nd in the Portuguese league at the moment. Ahead of, well, everyone you'd expect them to. Wow, that'll be fun. That's that kind of stuff. That's why having a saver that's got so much stuff turned on is just going to be great, because over the course of like 15 seasons, weird stuff is going to happen. This is just going to make our team so much... Oh, I was going to schedule a friendly, weren't I? Wait, what? No, don't do that. Although... I'll offer him a new... Oh. Okay, whatever then. That's really annoying, actually. A loan manager would help. No, a loan manager is the... Other than maybe technical director, probably the most useless role in the whole of Football Manager. It does nothing. There's just no point in having one at that stage. Like, loan manager could be such a cool role, but it literally doesn't do anything. And if you don't have one, it just assigns those tasks to everyone else. Best staff role. Ooh. You mean you don't like a set piece coach? Probably... I don't know, scout, coach, head of youth development. One of those? Yeah, friendly. That's what I was trying to do. Just to keep the match sharpness up. We'll play against someone crazy. Or... Ooh. Yes, we're going to play against these guys because they've spelt forest with 2 Fs. That is bold, and I love it. The Village. There you go. No physios. Yeah, we've decided to go physioless because apparently it reduces injuries. And have you noticed how few injuries we've had in this save so far? In this club especially. Dang Van Mandung is tremendous work. Very Vietnamese sounding. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was really weird. I think basically, Tim, it's because he wants me to fulfill the promise to him, but I can't do that until a certain amount of time has passed. And I'm not that bothered about keeping him, honestly. Now that we've got Nathan Pond... We don't really need Jordan Knott. Once you've got Pondy, you're basically clean through. It's great, isn't it, Kyle? Like, it's the fact that, like, that stuff can happen so quickly when you've got so much stuff turned on. Yeah, so basically, when we applied for all those jobs before we got the Cardiff job, they don't often get back to you very quickly. So we're going to start getting job unsuccessfuls thingies for the next several months. I wouldn't be surprised if we're still getting them after Christmas, honestly. Like, if we go to, say, is it the job centre? You'll find that there's still jobs in here that we've applied for that we haven't heard back from yet. Duncan, some big matches, there you go. No, I think it's great when you have all this stuff switched on and you get way more depth to everything. That's why I do want to do that thing where we literally just set up a sim, do 100 years with everything turned on and just literally spend a stream just looking through it. I did try to do that initially, but I mistakenly put everything to full detail and the stimulation speed was so bad. Yeah, honestly, Purpanada, it's a glitch. But if you have no physios, you get less injuries, basically. I think, wasn't it a Chinese FM group that found that one? Now, I wouldn't normally do it as well, but at this level, it's realistic that we wouldn't have a physio, so I'm kind of taking advantage of the fact that it's somewhat realistic. But we barely have had any injuries this season. I think we've had more red cards than we've had injuries. Trey Williams' trial is coming to an end. Do you reckon I can offer him another con? He might just go for it again. Nah. That's unfortunate. Chris Calvert. It's that 9 jumping reach. Reduced recovery time. In theory, they're supposed to, yes. God, this guy's so good. Star player. Far. I thought about maybe just trying to retrain him as a number 10 or something. That might have been the play, but not if he wants £450 for an appearance fee. He knows he's good. Yeah, staff wages are actually what often gets you on these kind of saves. I noticed that with Nordic Nomads. Do you remember when I got to Tromsø on Nordic Nomads? This is a bit of a deep one. But their technical director or whatever it was, or the DOF or someone like that, was earning like $4,000 a week. And I was only being paid like £1,000 a week at Tromsø. Some of those like fees are insane. We are trying to sound like that already, aren't we? Are there any other countries you reckon we could do that with the released players? Or would we just run into constant work permit issues with literally every other country? Maybe we should have signed up a lot of those 5-star guys just because. At least we'd have a B team. Not like a B team. We'd at least have a youth team then. So this is that cup we're not in. Oh, so it isn't an international break. It's a cup that we're not in. I'll just play whatever. Okay, good result that is. Josh Allen did actually score a goal, but it was a friendly, so it doesn't count. 1 cat players. Yeah, but there'll be very few of those, I would have thought. Okay, so Connor Prendergast is in. It's a great name. Coach of the fact. Yeah, it's... But it was the technical... Wow. He's got amazing physicals for this level. I immediately will be training to be a centre-back, though. Because he's just not a full-back. He's got no pace. Crossing's okay. I mean, he's not really a good centre-back either. But at the very least, if he can play in the middle, that'd be quite useful. Make the most of some of these attributes that he's got with that jumping reach especially. Other Caribbean nations. Okay. The question of whether the quality is going to be there, but it's worth a go. Not ideal. No, but remember the level we're playing at, right? So, should we have a look at Bermuda, just on for vibes? They're not going to have that many players, I would have thought, that have been released, because obviously we don't have Bermuda switched on or anything. Watch them just have no players that have been released. Okay, there's some guys there. Most of whom have retired. But do you know what I might do is I might just offer these guys trials. No idea. What other British overseas territories are we thinking? We could do Cook Islands? Does that count? The thing is, the Cook Islands guys are just not going to be good enough, right? The top players with that club. Oh, you mean in the terms of the national team? Ger Parfitt Williams. Great name. BVIs. I don't think there's actually enough play. Oh, wow, there's none. Yeah, the Bivvies have got nobody. Gibraltar could work. Gibraltar should have some people, potentially. They run on a normal schedule, don't they? Ah, okay, Gibraltar cooking. Let's get rid of all the retired ones. Okay, Gibraltar have got a lot. I'll add them to Releasey Weesey. I could have just done the whole lot, it just occurred to me. It wasn't as many as I thought there was. And because it's Gibraltar, they'd probably all be willing to join us. Now, the question is whether they're any good or not, obviously, but let's see. I'd say about half of them have got clubs. That's still a good amount. Wow, that's actually shaved off quite a lot of them. That guy's got a double capitalized A at the start of his name. I am immediately interested in a man with a double capitalized A. Like, you've got to be a certain level of quality to go with that.
What the f was that?
Okay then. I guess we're just doing that now. Sure. I didn't push that. Like, my hands were here. How bizarre. We got those guys in. Yeah, so DPT, it's because I've got an streamer bot. And do you remember back in the day when we used to have that thing where if chat did a certain number of messages, it would trigger it automatically? So that's probably what it was. I assume it's because it was counting up, but I think there was supposed to be a time limit that was set on those. I swear. Have a look at the actions. Yeah, it must have broken itself. Woodwork will probably work again now. I don't know if I actually got around to setting that up. Trial cancelled. Oh, that's annoying. I forgot that we had a few existing trials already outstanding, didn't we? Loads of people are snubbing us too. These must be the Maltese. Oh, God. They're super old. That guy was 43 years old.
This one is constructed with American cherry wood. No, the wood does not taste like cherry. You cannot eat it.
I was not going to eat it, Carpenter Ron. I was going to lick it.
Love to see it. Oh, Parfit said no. That guy's 52 years old. There's a 52-year-old goalkeeper here. Super annoying that he said no. That would have been amazing to have a 52-year-old goalkeeper. Then they couldn't have complained. Maybe. FM? Hi? Oh, these guys are not good, are they?
Now you're just playing around with buttons. Should have known. I don't even know if this even has the God mode sounding voice on it or anything like that either. I'm just going to carry on. You could be missing out on some incredible players from the... There's a guy called Jake Wink here, but you're missing him because you're silly. It's not Welsh Lake House. And good. I'm just going to say nothing. Out of protest. Yeah, it's not a lot of...
Many good... Well, there's a few guys that are alright, you know? Some of these guys aren't actually that bad. They're mostly still bad, but... The problem is a lot of these guys look like they have decent PA, but none of them are like that good now. Like Tom Davis. What, the former Everton player? Yeah, so that's the thing we've not used for a while. We've not used any of those for a while. It's just I obviously turned streamer bot back on so I could have the lights being controlled for the Josh Allen mode. Yeah, we've not used Lake House for a while. There's so many scenes I just don't use anymore. You have DPT to thank for this. So Bailey Locke's signing for us. Tommy Malcolm's in. Scotland Fan TV. Yeah, Bailey's a night player. Malcolm is legit. Like, he's actually really, really good. He's probably better than Harold, honestly. So you used to scout them lock up. Really? Okay, we got James Black as well. These players must be making us better on here. Still not. Weird. He's pretty good too. God, our team just got so much better overnight there. Indonesia, Guinea-Bissau, Malaysia, and Luxembourg. Oh, it's because of the Mariska merch. They were selling all the merch, and they funneled that money back into, well, Luxembourgish football, right? We've got a lot of fullbacks. Yeah, I just wish one of these guys was a goalkeeper. Caelan Donnelly's in as well, another midfielder. Oh, they've sacked their manager already. Ingram? Who? Oh, no. He must be one of the two guys that was just here. Problem solved. I think that might be the first time a player's actually complained about a lack of playing time so far in this entire save with these guys. But then we can just say goodbye to them immediately. It's tremendous. So hopefully with Kieran Evans, they won't recall him. Oh no, he's a guy we signed. Never mind, he's not going to kick off anyway. That's fine. I'm curious to know how far we could go in this. Imagine if we could win the Welsh Cup or something. Get into Europe for next year. Should have kept his head down, exactly. I didn't even know who that guy was until he's just made me aware of him. He could have been sat there just earning his money week by week. Poacher players. Excuse me, we're a real club actually, but we've already had some players kind of be approached anyway. But so far, I would say, no, I think we've actually got a 100% record so far of when a club does offer one of our guys a contract, I offer them a contract too, and usually, I think so far nobody has then not agreed to stay. Mazzoni's already been offered contracts multiple times. Usually always by Concord Rangers as well for whatever reason. They're just obsessed with him. AMC. Oh, you're right. There was a guy, wasn't there? The Cypriot guy, Antonio. Yes, he went to Gloucester City. God, he was good. It's a nearly 100% record. Besides, we didn't need him anyway. We have Josh Allen. He wasn't ready. These guys are bottom of the league. Which, if there was ever a game we're going to lose... yeah, no, ED7 and that was never triggered by chat commands. Those were just buttons I pushed. So, like, with... and so on and so forth. God, I wonder if I can offer him again. Oh, actually, he said yes this time. Fuck it. Only was 150. Fuck it, let's do it. Play him as number 10. ED7 is Emmett Doran. I'm just signing people now. School uniform. It does look a little bit schooly. I'm thinking it's very Ned Flanders today. Lost one game in qualifying. No way. Jesus Christ. Imagine being Ireland, seeing this group and going, you know what, we've got an amazing chance to get into the World Cup here. And then Luxembourg are just like, 9. Josh Allen's been replaced. Oh, not immediately. Besides, if I replace Josh Allen, then all the work I put into making Josh Allen mode would be a complete waste, wouldn't it? I can't allow that to happen. Expectations win. Yeah, we're just not going to, are we? It just feels inevitable. Anthony... See, again, should have kept your head down. You mess with the king, you better not miss. They speak German there too, I think. I couldn't remember what no was in French. In fact, I think it's just no, which doesn't really sound as good, does it? So Reece Anthony's gone as well. This is going to save us some money. How much are we doing on the transfer? We've still got loads of money. Yeah, we'll just call the new guy New Josh Allen. Josh Allen Plus. Right, this is a... Yeah, now we're talking. Malcolm's in. Louis Lacey's in. We can bring in... well, not the trialies. Got Pondy. Deco. James Black's on the bench too. Who was the guy I would have rather started? Was it Tommy... Oh, Tommy Malcolm was the right back, wasn't he? I'm tempted to start James Black instead because he's more of a CM. Speak German. There you go. Jones must have dirt on my assistant, man. He's done nothing but be useless all season long, and yet he somehow still has a job. It's crazy. For a similar... I mean, apparently... Besides, if we do bring new guy in, Josh Allen could just play as DLP. Pond start. Ooh. I don't know. Batesy and Kai Joseph are pretty good. Especially Kai. We could do Pondy over... No, he's not got match. I don't want to risk it. I'll bring him off the bench if I need to. Isn't the league you play trialist? No, you can't play trialist in this league. I think maybe that is. It could be the... But, like, we've got 2 Evanses. And this guy's basically a Jones. It's a James. Or James, you know. I still can't believe we haven't found a single usable goalkeeper in all of these trialies. James Black is in. What you missed, James, is basically we've just signed like 4 guys who are all like insanely good. And in theory will make us even better. Both of the new fullbacks. Lacey and Tommy Malcolm. And James Black. Oh, is it lower league Scotland? Ooh. Yeah, that won't be an option for us in this save because we've only got Scotland turned on to like a couple of... We actually are signing a striker, James, but he can play as a number 10 as well. Actually, no, he can't, can he? He can play as a right-sided winger. But I'll train him to play as a number 10. Right, Swansea Uni. We're off to university. It's going to be like Van Wilder. This just feels like a banana skin of a game that we're just not going to do well in. Or even not going to do well in. Welsh joke there for you. Enjoy. Gratis. I think with the system we play, having 2 really good fullbacks, I think could be a game changer for us because the athleticism they offer will really make a difference, especially Tommy Malcolm on the right-hand side. Him getting forward there could cause all kinds of chaos. Oh my God. Look at these guys, by the way. Fucking playing out from the back. Who do they think they are? Us? Shameful behaviour. We're going to lose this like 4-0, aren't we? Oh, look at that from Jamesy. So the free... Oh, hang on. Josh Allen's through. He's missed it. He just doesn't want us to have nice things. They are bottom willers for sure, yeah. The free agents, basically, what we did was we went to... oh, yeah, our DOF was useless. We went to the released players lists for England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. We then added every player on the released players list to a shortlist, then went into that shortlist, removed all the players that had now found clubs, then filtered the list by players that were willing to talk to us, and then we trialed a load of them and managed to find a couple that were actually quite good, because we knew that we'd basically exhausted all of our scouting options for Wales in general, and we knew that if we were going to find anyone good, it had to be really England, Scotland, or Northern Ireland to get any decent players for us. So we were able to find a couple of extra guys that weren't on the radar of other teams in our league. So it's allowed us a little bit of a leg up over some of the teams in our league now. And weirdly, it would have also put these guys on the radar of other teams in our league as well, to be fair. That's a brave... Oh, their goalkeeper's going on walkabout here. It's a weird-ass game so far. Yeah, I think if he keeps missing good chances like that, he may end up in the DLP role if we get the other guy. Oh, my God. Josh King is starting as a number 10. That is wild. Why, though? Is ESR playing? I haven't seen the lineup. I assume it's just been released here.
I am programmed to get freaky.
Let's see. Changes for Fulham. Muniz, Iwobi, and Wilson. Muniz starting as well. Kearney and Burge. Oh, my God. Bassi and Diop. So no Joachim Andersen. Oh, he's on the bench. Marshall Godot's on the bench as well. Okay, interesting. Just Zedding? Thank you very much for the follow. That's awesome. I mean, Josh King is very highly rated. I'm just a bit surprised. That makes me even more confident that we're going to draw this game 1-1. Yeah, I was going to say, Anderson should not be on the... To be fair, he is only recovering from injury. So maybe it is a case of weeding him back in. I bloody love Joachim Andersen. I'm so glad he's back again. He was my favourite player for us in that relegation season when he was made captain as a loanee because he was like the only player that seemed to care. Maybe Fulham were also poisoned. Ah, you see? Pog's been getting around a bit. Yeah, Josh is a different Josh. No, I just... Fulham... It just feels like the type of game we randomly draw. Like I said earlier, 1-1, Saints score early. We spend the rest of the game battering but can't score against them. Then we get a late one through Tom Kearney. Yeah, Josh King, he's like our... Of the current squad, that is never a penalty. Of our current squad, he's probably the highest rated of the youngsters. And Fulham have got a pretty good record of bringing through some incredible players. He's like the next one in the Fulham youth conveyor belt, basically. Right, come on, Kai. Oh, it's glorious. We've needed that. We were really struggling to break these guys down a little bit. Yeah, if we can win by 3, we could overtake City. I feel like we hit the last... I can't remember the last time in this save we actually had a penalty that looked like a penalty. Most of the time they're just not, are they? Also, why have we now dropped down the league? Or is that because it's not updated the table yet? Ah, there we go. Proper senior contract. I believe we do have him on a proper contract now, yes. We've made this mistake far too many times. It's Josh Allen. Oh, he's being unselfish. He's turned career... Oh, Josh Allen! I thought he was going to go the whole way through then. But in the end, he got really unselfish right at the last bit. God damn. Kai might be our top scorer. Josh Allen's got 4. Kai has 5, or is it 6 now? I don't think... If anything, that was more of a penalty than the one we were given. God, I love that from him. Like, we've been good in this game, but I was worried. I reckon we end up winning this 1-0. Yeah, there's a real breakaway group at the top starting to come now. Mark Morrison has 5, I think, as well, in that little weird start to the season where he was the greatest footballer of all time for 2 games, very specifically 2 games, and will never be heard from again. We were this close to having Mark Morrison mode. God knows what that would have had in it. Oh, God, they're going to score off this, aren't they? How is that not offside? Yep, there we go. Mayembe with the equaliser for Swansea University. What a header. Like, he about broke the crossbar with that header. This is just a sign of what's to come with Fulham later, I think. It's annoying because we played really nicely here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was quite patient. These guys are surprisingly good at playing out from the back, considering they are bottom of the league. That's a pass and a half. Oh, Joshy's in the middle. Oh, at this level, I genuinely expect the goalkeeper to miss that every single time. McCarthy was just having a nice time. He just needed a little adventure. We're pressed up on them quite nicely. Maybe we can get the league back again. It just feels like the type of game where we're just not going to get the chances. Maybe changes will be made soon. I don't dare bring on Jake Jones, do I? No, I can bring Matt Zoney on there, though, instead. Ooh, what the fuck? One thing I will say, James Black looks like he's done okay, but Charlie Williams has done a reasonably good job at playing this role, despite the fact that he has no real reason to be good at it. Lewis Lacey's done okay, but it might be a good time to bring on Mitchell, because it's Justin Mitchell. It's what he does. I'll save the rest of the subs, because this isn't going to make us any better, I wouldn't have thought. Malcolm's done all right. Diassi and Tosin. I can't wait for Tosin to drop one randomly across the box for the opposition striker. Alan moved back. I suppose we could do like a Alan back there and then bring on Michelka up here. God, he's got very blonde hair, doesn't he? Give him 20 minutes to turn it around for us. This would be a disappointing one. At least Ely have been equalised against, but Avon Lido... Typical of us, isn't it? Bottom of the league. And we're just simply not going to win. But at least it's a good performance. Because that's what really matters. We're going to win the XG League. Or certainly climb back up it again. I can't believe that goal is the one that's going to bloody... It was so obviously going to happen as well, wasn't it? Whenever you play against the bottom team, you know you're not going to win. It's simply impossible. Still, we've lost the top of the league now, which is a bit annoying. But it does look like, really, it's like a 3-team breakaway at this point. But we've got Carmarthen Town at home next, at least. So that should maybe give us a chance to bounce back. And then it's Avon Lido. Still 9 unbeaten, though. We ain't losing. We're just not winning a lot either. I say that as if we haven't won our last, like, 3 games in a row. Oh. Right, scouting update. Who's it going to be? It's literally one dude. However, naturally he's a fucking striker, but I will definitely be trialling him. Because maybe he could play somewhere else, because he looks like he might have some attributes to him. It's mad that in a week they've only found one player worth showing me. Like, there's 3 of you now. There's really no excuse for not showing me someone. Oh, he's at least going to come on trial. Because it'll take us like 3 weeks to work out if he's actually got any attributes for other roles. Anyway, the fact that he's considered a poacher suggests not. Although it looks like he's quite quick too. Was he 6'5"? 6'5" and fairly... I say fairly quick. He's probably got 8 acceleration and 9 pace, let's be honest, right? Baker's trial is finished, but we are trying to sign him still. I think he could be a really good number 10. Like, he's actually got finishing. I mean, who knows if that's actually what you need or not, I don't know. I assume our youth intake will be in April, just like it was with Luxembourg. Although I think we can just find out, right? It does just say in here... Yeah, every year in April. So that tells me we're probably not getting to that for next stream. It's the problem with the slow databases. They are, in fact, slow, imagine. This has gone a lot better than I was expecting. Given where we were in the XG table coming into today's stream. I'm pretty certain we were like 3rd from bottom. And now we're admittedly 5th. But it's a really close fight between all of these teams here. Whereas before, we were right the way down here. We're still overperforming our goals by 10, which is mental. Wouldn't mind seeing the full one. I wish there was a way you could just add all of them in at once rather than having to do them by category. It's also annoying that you can't see the expected goals against on the other screen. We've done alright. Damn, Ammanford are really bad. Pontypridd have been about as bad as you'd expect them to be. It has. It's gone much better considering I was poisoned. And I must admit, I definitely feel like it's the unwellness is creeping back onto me. I think it's probably just because it takes quite a lot of energy to stream in the first place. And I didn't really have a lot to spend. So I think I am going to finish at 1/2 today just because I'm flagging, mate. I don't think I've ever started or done a stream where I feel as unwell as I have today. Truthfully. Most of the time I would have dipped out. And I was very close to being like, should I? But I'm glad I did stream. Honestly. Seen an FM. Honestly, I think the biggest underperformance I've seen in FM was genuinely Cape Town Spurs when we were 12th in the league whilst having the highest expected points. Oh, flagging. So, starting to run out of energy. To be down to 20% match sharpness. Half one? No. Half past one. Cape Town Spurs all the way. Yeah, no, we were 12th in the... And it wasn't even like that... We were well over halfway through the season with Cape Town Spurs. It was like... Probably about 75% of the way through the season, and they sacked us because, obviously, we were 12th in the league, but we had the best expected points in the entire division. The last action of FM 21 for me was getting sacked by Cape Town Spurs, which was the perfect way to finish. Depressing times. That Andorran team's XG. Oh, their XG was fine, wasn't it? Oh, shit, yes. Sorry, yeah, I know what you mean. The one that lost every single game and didn't score a single goal in an entire season, which is still to this day one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Yeah, they only had, I think it was 7.8 XG the entire season. So they underperformed their goals by 8. With the term flag and the suffix ing. Oh, wow. That sure narrows it down. Oh. Imagine if we were just on here randomly. Shout out to Dinamo Zagreb getting on there. Carmarthen Town. Right. Looks like we're going to get time to do the Carmarthen Town game, if nothing else. Then I can go wrap myself up in blankets on the sofa and watch Fulham inevitably embarrass myself. Because I've got to go driving tonight as well, because I've got to pick up Pog from work at like 10 o'clock. As if we still have a positive bank balance, by the way. Like, to become flaccid. That's a good way of describing it. Chat, I am becoming flaccid. The blue pill has finally run out. This is a tune. Clip in it. Heads up about Roberts. Who are you? You're a scary looking bloke. The fact that you've only played... Yeah, well, I mean... This would just save us some cash. Oh, he's one of those players that's literally playing for free. We like that. Usually hard. I'm a hard man, what can I say? On my second monitor. Oh, that's on my third monitor. That's my pornography monitor. Solely. Watch us now lose this game, and it, having gone unbeaten in the entire stream. Ammanford have won a game, my god. As against Pontypridd, my god, they are bad. So none of those guys were even really in any danger of catching us. But we are playing Carmarthen Town next, who I swear used to be a much higher ranked team. Or is there another team from Carmarthen? Because I swear that they were a much... There must be one in the top flight too. Oh, maybe not. That's surprising, actually. Caffeine! I could do with some of that. Thank you for the 34 months, my friend. Oh, hard stuck third. I forgot that was even a thing. I just restart it every single year so people that do FPL can actually do it. Grey stars. So basically, that refers to this. So essentially, imagine like a half a star gold player, like half a gold star player. This is below that. So there is actually star ratings below the yellow stars, and it's the grey stars. It basically means that the player has no familiarity with the role whatsoever. Or you're trying to play a really suitable player as a roaming playmaker. Those are the two times you see it, basically. I forgot to do the lookup. My apologies. Evan Ovendale. What a great name. Unfortunately, no Evan Ovendales, even though the name is delightful. Players do really not seem to like training at the moment, which makes me sad. Are any of these guys we've taken on trial any good? Other than Adam Davies, who is starting to look ridiculously good potentially, but unfortunately he's a bloody striker. Such is life. Gibraltarian dude there. None of the Gibraltarian dudes have any kind of CA though, that's the problem. They're all just like potentially... What a great name though. Francisco Reyes Maggiorino. Well, was removed from shortlist because he's... So he'll be joining us in January too, which gives us more depth. Yeah, there was HP. We actually lost 3 teams, if I recall. We lost... I really need to make a shortcut on the bookmarks. We just don't use it so often. But yeah, last year, Leipzig got to the Champions League final. Not that I would have wanted to manage them anyway, but they are now officially unmanageable in the save. Bloody Newcastle won the Europa League, so that's them off the docket as well. And in the Europa Conference League, bloody Osasuna got to the final. How best the role? The best role for them. Basically, if they've got grey stars, then it isn't the best role for them. Basically, you tend not to get players that are grey stars as their like CA overall. It's more to do with role familiarity. But yeah, we lost 3 players. Three clubs in the first season. Not to tempt me, but Osasuna would have been so fun. So Alex Baker, retraining him as a number 10 could be amazing. Or, in the meantime, operating him off the right-hand side as an inverted winger. I know he's got no crossing ability, which is actually fine, because he's got a bit of speed. He can finish. That's a good signing for us. That surely has pushed us up from 33 to 1 now. We're now, weirdly, we've moved down, but we are now 20 to 1. But that's the thing. We're making moves when the others aren't. Do we try him here? I'm tempted, you know. Start him in this game. Wait. Hang on. Is he already in the team? Yeah, Jones is sneaking in there again. We'll start Jonathan Evans. I just want to try out our boy. Wait, I can't even put him in there. Where is he? Alex Baker. I wouldn't. I mean, I know he's got no familiarity with it, but I still want to try it. Best way to train your team. It depends on what you're trying to do. Like, do you mean like training schedules or individual focuses, or what specifically? I did, man. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to revisit them, I suppose, but it is still kind of fun. Oh, basically, we realised, Jim, that the inside forward was the least good performing role in our team, and we switched it over to inverted winger, and we found that he was making slightly different types of runs and was getting into some sort of... Basically, he was driving towards the byline, but inside the penalty area and getting these lovely little pullbacks. Penguin's entire YouTube channel's been terminated. God, have they been that bad? Right, Evans, Lacey, Malcolm, Bates and Joseph. I'll be curious to see what Baker does here, given that he has no familiarity with the role, but he should be good. Baker is on role training. Role training. Because if he could be learned to do number 10, he could be tremendous. Right. Let's crack on. Final game. Oh, they're the ones that got Jake Watkiss. That one annoyed me, actually, because he was really good. He'd have been the ultimate solution to our CM problem. Right, let's see what Baker's done. All or nothing surely in it, yeah. Right, just don't lose. I'm going to go Alex Baker hat-trick. Like schedule training. Yeah, so, I mean, I use RDF's training schedules, Lenny. I found they're the most goodest. If you do !mark training in chat, which Bailey Child has just done for you, you'll find a link to the ones that I use. No, I'm actually not using them in... Oh, no, I am. No, you're right. I am using them in here, aren't I? They just came through a different way. We might not be here. But, you know, maybe he's a fast learner, HP. I don't know. I feel like we could... This doesn't feel like a one-season jobby to me. If we could get them promoted, which I feel is very much on the cards if we keep signing good players, we're right in this battle, then I'm totally down for doing a season with these guys in the top flight. That'll give us a nice little platform to build on to get that Serie Chi move. We could always be looking for Serie Chi jobs through next season and then just jump if anything fun comes along. Yeah, I mean, once a team based by a big lake or something comes in for me, then it's a different matter entirely. Baker's lacking match sharpness too, which is probably not ideal, but I still think he's going to be quite useful for us. And it means we can keep Joshy in the team still. Or once tourists are in, then it's a different matter entirely. Damn, Malcolm was not in a good position there whatsoever. He'll probably give away a penalty now. Fucking hell, what a goal. Oh, I just really want to manage in Serie Chi's playoffs. Because it is insane the number of teams that qualify for it. That's a bloody good goal and a really annoying one to concede. And it does feel a little bit like we were regressing to our XG a little bit. given that we had those rather fortunate results earlier in the season. So 30. Yeah, that's the one. That's basically the play. Yeah, I just really want to manage in the Serie C playoffs. That's... Oh, damn it. Oh, now I'm going to have to... Oh, no, we'll bring on Mazzoni. We're all right. But we were looking through and most of the league was in the playoffs. So I figured that would just be quite a fun league to managing. And I've never managed in Serie C before. I don't think I've even managed in Serie B, actually. I've only ever really managed Atalanta and Sassuolo from Italy in saves before. I don't think I've ever managed outside of that. Did I manage in the original Outcasts? Oh, no, Roma. I did Roma in the original OTI as well, the very first one. Come on, let's pull this around. I wonder which of you from chat that's doing OTI is actually the furthest along.
I'm the Pope.
Because obviously I'm going slow as fuck, mostly because of the streaming stuff and also just how slow the database is. Stephen Thornley, thank you very much for the follow. None of you players, good lord. What will I do? I'm going to have to sign Italians. Terrifying. Genuinely. Never even touched Provocelli. I know. That's surprising, isn't it? Oh, I think I'm looking forward to the Christmas break. Oh, it's deflected to the goalkeeper. Don't much like, hey, you're still well ahead of me. We've not had a shot on target yet. Hang on, how was that not a shot on target when the goalkeeper literally caught it? Slavia Sofia, wow, that's not bad then. Hammarby, Djurgården. Nothing like the animal farms. We can't afford to drop points here because Avon Lido are just going to get further away from us now. Alex has really struggled a little bit. I might have to make the change, get Joshy up top. Get it popping. Lewis Lacey's not done well either. Fuck it, we're going Phil. We'll get Phil in. So basically, the way it is so I'll finish stream before... Yeah, so Christmas Eve will be the last stream. Then the next stream will be on the 5th of January, I think. Because New Year's Day is on the 1st. And then there's a Thursday after that. That's the next day. And I think I might still be busy then. So it'll probably be the Sunday after that. Just have a little Christmas break off. So I can take Pog to non-league games. Think behind this tactic. Oh, it was quite literally... let's build a tactic that uses the 11 best players that we have at the very first club. And see if I can make a shape that actually works with those players. And incredibly, it's actually worked. And bear in mind, we built this tactic using the previous club. Thank fuck for that. Jonathan Evans, what a guy. Me and hungover. Well, chemical hungover, I suppose. Millie, how's it going, man? 4 bloody years. That's wild.
4 years
I'm trying to get
of
murdered.
SecondYellowCard seems to have absolutely flown by.
It has,
all the
it?
best to you, Pog and chat, and wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I shall celebrate this milestone by having my Greg's sausage rolls and coffee for lunch less than 3.
Damn straight. I got myself a Greg's when my train was cancelled earlier last week. It was alright, actually. Oh, great. Phil's hurt himself now. 1-1 draw isn't really good enough in this game, but if it means we don't lose, then good times, I suppose. We're giving away a penalty now, aren't we? It is about time that we gave away a penalty, to be fair. I feel like we've benefited from... Then again, the reason we're benefiting from the penalty situation is because... Oh, there it is. Because we run at defence loads. To be fair, I got a baguette and a sausage roll and a water in Greg's in King's Cross Station. It was like, oh, what a save! It was like £6, which wasn't that bad, but also not that great, and it's London, isn't it? Yeah, I literally made it my mission when we went to Mariska Merch to just basically decide to make a tactic that was just the 11 best players we have, stick them in the lineup, and then try to make something around it. Obviously, I've switched things around a little bit since then, but not as much as you might think. Go on. Oh, I could have slid him in. Now he's just running down a blind alley, and now he's just lost the ball. Cool. Well done, bud. We're lucky not to have lost this one. At least Avon Lido are losing again. So we're incredibly going back to the top despite not winning. This is going to be a missed opportunity for us, really, but... It's a point we probably don't deserve to have. We're still top. That's incredible. That penalty miss was heinous, but it was an incredible save from Aaron McCarthy, who really has no right to be as good as he has been there. Oh. God, it's such a mishmash. At one point, it looked like a group of us were getting away, but now we've just started losing. Or not winning, rather. That's back-to-back draws now. We could have been miles clear. And these were winnable games, too. Oh, hang on, that was his professional debut. Oh, he was at Blackburn for 5 years and just never played. It's quite the drop-off, to be fair. 10 unbeaten for us. Tremendous. Oh, Jesus Christ, chat. Making coffee one says, I can't seem to find any milk. Wait, what? I don't even understand that one. Yeah, professional debut at a semi-pro side. I guess it doesn't have a syntax for that. Baker makes semi-professional debut. Just press that. I'm gonna need to. Say it now. 2 astronauts are aboard the Nostromo, are making coffee when one says, I can't seem to find any milk. The other one replies, in space no one can. Here, use cream. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it literally just says senior debut. In space no one can hear use cream. That's wild. Thank you, Inferno. Hopefully I'll be feeling better on Tuesday. What time to finish? Yeah, I'd like to. I do feel a bit better than I did yesterday. It's still proper shit, but that means I've got tomorrow, which I'm going to be editing the Lone Farm video. Hopefully by Tuesday I'm not going to be quite as horrendous. I don't know how long it takes to recover from poisoning, to be honest. But I'll never let it go, which is the most important thing. But yeah, we'll sort out some stuff with the Christmas quiz. I found my yellow Santa hat and everything. It's the perfect setup for us. Let me see. Who's streaming this afternoon? What we got? Who's available? I feel like I usually read Salty on a Sunday, but Salty's not been live the last couple of Sundays, which means there is really only one man for the job, and that's Gaffer. So I'm going to go watch Fulham inevitably mix things up for us there. Legion, thank you very much for the follow. I promise I'll hopefully be in better form next stream, just because I don't think I've never felt as unwell on a stream as I have today. After New Year, I think, fair enough, no problem. Yeah, so I will see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully, unless somehow the poisoning gets worse. I just, mark my words, Fulham 1, Southampton 1. So yeah, I'm going to go sit on the sofa for the rest of the day, basically, with blankets over me, even though that's the room that hurt me so much. Anyway, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the gifted subs, though. That was incredibly kind of you. Ridiculousness, but I love you guys lots. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully. If you don't hear from me, then Pog did it. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hold your gun. Capybara. Carlisle, honey.